This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
The following presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. The Port of Shelton, promoting possibilities and providing economic benefit to our community. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
We're there. Okay, I'm sorry.
This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Helps to turn the volume
The following
up.
presentation on Mason Web TV,
Well,
powered
I'm
by
talking about
HCC, is being brought to you by
There we go. Oh, now we're going to lose.
Hood Canal Communications,
We're having
committed to
trouble.
providing quality
Trouble.
services that exceed customer.
That. Okay. Now we're here. Now we're here. Sorry, folks. It's all Caitlin's fault. Good evening and welcome to Jack Stark Field at Highclimber Stadium on the campus of Shelton High School in Shelton, Washington. Tonight, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, continues coverage of the 2025 high school football season as the Shelton Highclimbers host the Evergreen Plainsmen. My name is Diedrich Allen. Joining me for this broadcast are Jerry Apple.
How you doing, Diedrich?
I'm good, Jerry. And Andy Conklin.
Hi, Diedrich.
And, of course, we have the technical expertise of Caitlin tonight. She is listening in, but she's not on the air. So she's here and listening and going to give me a full never mind. All right, Shelton is 1-4 on the season, 0-1 in the 3A Greater St. Helens League. Interesting, I didn't spell that right. After last week's 14-6 loss to Heritage, the last time the Highclimbers were home, they fell to WF West 55-25. Prior to that, the Climbers lost at Capital 44-22, beat North Thurston 32-7. That was in week 2, and opened the season with a 14-0 loss at River Ridge. Evergreen, out of Vancouver, has a 2-3 overall record, also 0-1 in the GSHL. Got that one right. Mm-hmm. After playing, well, let's see, they played last week at Kelso and lost 35-22. The week before, the Plainsmen fell to All Saints Episcopal Church School, which is in Texas, I believe.
Yeah, that's a Texas school.
Yeah, 49-21. They beat North Thurston 42-7, lost to Puyallup 48-14, and slipped by Union 24-23 in overtime to open the season. That was an interesting game. I watched the end of that.
Yeah, wasn't that a failed 2-point conversion
Yes.
at the end, and that's how the Evergreen won?
Yeah. Last season, Evergreen beat Shelton 39-5 in the team's only previous meeting. Coming up, we go head-to-head with the Highclimbers coach, Garrett Baldwin. It's week 6 of the 2025 high school football season. The Evergreen Plainsmen at the Shelton Highclimbers on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
What is gig speed internet? We could bore you with the technical details, or we could tell you that it's marathoning movies on your favorite streaming service with no interruptions, or having the grandkids over and not hearing a single complaint about your Wi-Fi. In other words, it's just what you needed. Switch to gig speed internet from Hood Canal Communications today and get $25 off your first 4 months. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
Nicotine in vapes can increase feelings of anxiety and depression. Though quitting isn't always easy, it's a great way to care for your mental health. When you're ready to take control of your well-being, choose the Tomorrow Health app. It's free for Washington teens and proven to work. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
Got fall projects? Here are a few that will save energy and save money. Weather strip or caulk around doors and windows, change filters in your heating systems, Get necessary maintenance on your HVAC. Clear weeds or leaves from around outdoor heating units, and set your thermostat to around 68. Colder temperatures mean higher power usage, so keep an eye on how much power you're using with the Smart Hub app. Learn more at pud3.org/tips.
When it comes to real estate, experience matters. For over 40 years, the Conklin team at Windermere has been helping Mason County buy and sell homes with care, dedication, and local expertise. We are Jeff, Andy, Shelby, Chrissy, and Laura, your neighbors, climber sponsors, and friends. Thinking about selling or curious what your home is worth, or maybe you're ready to find the perfect spot to call your own. Simply scan the QR code and drop us a line. We'd love the chance to connect and help make your next chapter a great one.
Long road trip. A lot of things didn't quite go your way. Thoughts, feelings on how your team did, because they competed throughout.
Yeah, we did. We competed. And so our messaging as we watch the film and go through is, for where we want to go, if that's our standard, if our standard is, well, hey, the kids didn't quit and they kept fighting and they kept competing, which are all good things. And I think that does show signs of growth. And so we don't want to just look over that. But we expect more. With the kind of preparation we put in, with the kind of talent we have, potential is nothing without execution. And so we see a lot of potential, and we believe in these kids. We want to see them believe in themselves a little bit more. I think if they do, if they're willing to put in more work, be more accountable, I think it'll be special.
Now let's talk about the elephant on the field, I guess you could say that in the half, and the time running out, and you call a timeout, but you don't get it in time. I know you were really animated on the sidelines from where we were sitting, and I was watching and looking, and Andy says, oh, timeout called, and I look over and I hear the horn go off. Your thoughts?
Yeah, so every opportunity is an opportunity to learn from, so I want to start with that. The way it went down for us, our interactions, was, we're managing it, and we're seeing what's going on, and we're planning to kick a field goal. Mm-hmm. So we get that play, we get it to the hash AJ wants on the right, we're going to go down, we're going to call that timeout. We saw Trevor go down with 2 seconds, we called the timeout. The official on our side, who is the one who hears us, who we called the timeout too. That's his, that's part of one of his jobs. He hears it, he blows, he gives, stop the clock, blows his whistle. He looks at us, he looks at my wide receiver coach who says, hey, we had 2 seconds, which he looks and says, I got you, 2 seconds on the clock. He runs out, the refs got together, the umpires, they met and they talked, and apparently they overruled that the clock had expired. But then part of that explanation I was told was that they didn't see the clock, so that they were focused on player safety, to which I then said, well, your side judge, who's on my sideline, said he saw the clock, told us he saw the clock and had the clock, and was going to go vouch to get us those 2 seconds that he saw on the clock. So I said, well, if you were working as a team and you were doing your job, which I commend you of, which is player safety, great, but one of you sees the clock. Why are 4 of us overruling the guy who sees the clock just because simply you did not see the clock? So that was very frustrating, and he didn't have an answer for me. They had no answer for me. I asked, how do I do that operation better? How much time do I need on that clock when I down the ball and call a timeout? Which I think is extremely valid. Right. To ask, do I need 5 seconds on the clock? Is there going to be a 3-second runoff? And you were there, and I don't know if you were paying attention, but we had a lot of clock time lost. I mean, maybe not every time, but many of our offensive snaps, when the ball is supposed to be stopped, the clock is stopped, the seconds were ticking and they wouldn't come back. And if they did, we ran a 20-second play that was an incomplete pass. It's rare to see an incomplete pass last for more than 7 seconds. Right. They ran us from 107 to 47. So it was extremely confusing, and again, everybody can learn from it, and I really hope we do, because I know as a staff, we just immediately are like, we just have to have more time on the clock. We can't let it get that low. It can't be that low. We can't chance it. We can't, you know what I mean? And that's how we're going to get better.
Especially on the road.
Yeah, well, anywhere. With the refs and coaches, we all have to work together to try to serve the kids to give them the best shot. I think what really stinks is that we have a kid named AJ Weir, who's a fantastic kicker. He's a 4-star kicker, and every kick he can make in a game, every big moment that he can put on tape of a real live, hey, these guys are coming to block it. Why? State championships are on the line. I think it shows about who he is. That opportunity went out the window, and for him, that's a bummer. That's a bummer for me because we think about the kid that way, and we are looking for opportunities to let him showcase his talent. So that's one that you lose that kind of stinks, that I don't think many people pay attention to.
And you got to put that away anyway.
We do. We got to move on.
Got to move on.
That's right.
Let's talk about this week. Evergreen coming in here, not the same team as last year, but they're still what you've been facing all season long. Athletes and good players.
Yep.
And in this case, is what I've seen is their quarterback has one receiver that he likes to throw to.
He does, yeah, and the kid's good, so why would you not throw the ball? I think what they do well is that they highlight their players, they get the most out of them, and on offense they make it simple and don't get cute, and they get the ball to their playmaker. But yeah, again, we're going to respect them, and they have been a big force at the top of this GSHL league for a while. I think that they've played a very tough schedule. They played a team from Texas. They played Puyallup. So they have seen big. They've seen fast. They've seen deep. They've seen different styles of game. They've seen, that team from Texas comes out in like a 21 personnel set, and it's a lineman playing in the tight end position. And I mean, that was a set for them, and they're just smashing. And that's a good lesson for that team to learn. And so we're going to play a very battle-tested Evergreen team. We're glad that they have to make the road trip up to us for sure, and we get to be in our home spot where we should be much more comfortable and relaxed and have our fans on our side, which we love and is exciting. But they are a very good opponent, and we do not bring our best game. It's not going to go our way. We need to be disciplined. We can't just have the great effort. We're also going to need to execute. We need some guys to start separating themselves. We're looking for playmakers. We're looking for guys, against like Chehalis, Trevor Gott, quarterback counter, and you take it 40. I mean, we need that. We need those things to happen. We need to make big plays, especially on offense. If we plan on having the ball and running 13-play drives every time, the chance of us being efficient at scoring are not going to be high. It's high school football. Every time you snap the ball, you're more likely to make a mistake, and people are doing that to us. And then you look at the flip side of the ball on defense, we get ourselves in some good positions too, and third and longs and back-breaking, kind of giving up first downs, and what that does to your D lineman. And now you're rotating your D lineman because now you're going to try to save them for the 35 and in or whatnot. And so a lot of things that they're going to stress us on, which is also exciting. Like it's another just awesome test for us to go over scenarios over and over in practice and get these guys ready, especially on a walkthrough day like today.
I ask you this question every week, and you say you don't change anything, but you have to change something per your opponent, don't you?
Yeah, I think as coaches, we need to try to find who their strengths and weaknesses are. I don't try to put too much of that on the players. Really just want them to focus on their job, their rules. So like say, let's take offensive line for example. Say we call power left. Okay, well out of this formation with this personnel, there's a tight end and a fullback. Our kids have rules on how they block it, no matter who is lined up where. And so on offense, like that's just cool for us. We can just say, line up however you want. There's so many different problems the defense can present. We just have to get those live bullets, and then we have to film it, and we have to teach it and correct it, and that's just how it goes. So I'm not going to hyper focus on them and their defense. What we did was we look at how they shape themselves against our offense. We put that shape out and try to teach our kids some of their basic rules, but it's very hard. And so the same on the opposite side of the ball. We're going to try to say number one. We're going to try to put one of our best kids in that jersey and put him out to be number one and try to feed him the rock and run their offense just like them. But as far as changing how we approach, how we structure practice, our messaging, our character building, our discipline, our routine, no, we're not going to change a single thing. We're going to continue to be the best version of ourselves throughout that process.
You brought up routine. You said last week you were going to adjust it a little bit, and timing-wise, you didn't really have that chance down there because you had a game going on and you only have so much time. And I was thinking, there's this field area behind you. Could you even get out there and do something?
Yeah, so that's hilarious that you say that, because we're thinking the same thing. We get out there, I walk out and realize what's happening and go, wow, this is the second quarter. Like, this is no good. Yeah. And I laughed and I go, I bet you he's going to ask me a question about this. Right. It was hilarious. So I already had this conversation with the staff. So that's what we immediately started doing. I've never been down there. I've never been through this process. I really wish I would have asked more questions. It's I'm something I got to learn and be better about next time, going to a new location. That's what I started to do, is go, what do you think the chances are we could get the lights on right down there?
Right.
And we'll invite, like, it's not just us, but whoever these next teams are should be warming up down there, because it's just not right for the kids. It's it's absolutely out of their control, totally out of their routine. And for us, we're coming 2+ hours through traffic. Like, it's not the way to start a game. And I thought our kids came out and offense was slow, but effort, tempo, thudding, hitting,
Right,
you know, being in the play, you know, not just getting blown off the ball. I mean, we were playing football, which was exciting. So this week, home game, we know what time it is.
Right.
We get to put that to the test, which I do think is going to be better for us. The players were very warm of that, the idea of how to better manage their time and keep them on their feet and on their butt at the right amount of time. So we're going to keep tinkering with that to try to serve them best.
Right. Okay. Team's still healthy, right?
It is. So Trevor, as you guys saw in that game, he went down. So he's been dealing with a little bit of a knee issue, and he's just super tough. And on that one, you know, he didn't even get hit directly in the knee, and he doesn't even really know, but you get slung around in the game. And so luckily we have Ryan Brady, who's a great kid and a great quarterback. And so we've been preparing those kids to play football and competitive varsity football all week, which is exciting. But otherwise, we have all of our guys, and they're ready to go.
Okay, good deal. Good to
Thank
see
you. Appreciate you.
What is fiber internet? We could bore you with the technical details, or we could tell you it's just internet. Internet that can do whatever you need. Crystal clear video chats with the family, smooth streaming of your favorite shows, uploading a ton of vacation photos in an instant. Even all of the above, all at once. Switch to fiber internet from Hood Canal Communications today and get $25 off your first 4 months of gig speed service. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
When the time comes for the assistance of real estate professionals, look to the team that has been consistently helping people buy and sell real estate for over 40 years in Mason County. Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, Shelby, and Laura from the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate take great pride in our area and are proud sponsors of our community. If you are interested to know what your property might be worth or want to find just the right spot, scan that QR code and drop us a line. We'd be honored to help.
If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Blue Sky Social. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, thank our sponsors who are helping make this broadcast possible. They include Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
Pick the right spot. All right, here we are, guys, back at Highclimber Stadium, Jack Stark Field. Diedrich Allen, Jerry Apple, and Andy Conklin at the top, but not the very top, of Highclimber Stadium.
Yeah,
guys,
we're up here.
Yeah, we're up here. Andy, I'm sure you've done your usual scouting on Evergreen, and you will listen to the coach, and everything I saw was number 15 throw to number 1.
Number 15 to number 1 for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a real player. I mean, he's his name's Terrence Sarion. He's going to go play college football next year. He had six offers, scholarship offers, wow. And he's committed to BYU. And so he's going to go play on Saturdays. And but the other thing that doesn't get as much attention but is equally as important is number 9, their tight end, Darren
right.
Schmidt.
Yeah,
Darren's a big kid. I think he goes 6'5", 225, and he also he had 6 offers, and he's going to be playing at the University of Arizona next year. So those two guys are a couple of good weapons, a couple of guys that every coach in the world would like to have throw the ball. I mean, the thing about Terrence is he's so fast that the quarterback can just drop back and let her go as far as he can throw it, and Terrence is going to run under it. So, the high climbers have to do a bang-up job of trying to slow him down and making tackles when the ball gets completed.
Now, as a coach, Andy, after last week's game and the frustrations that we saw, what do you do to motivate your players a little bit differently?
Well, I mean, they were in the game, right? And they were competing the whole time, and they never quit. I mean, it was 7-6 until the very, very end, and it could have been 7-9 very easily, you know. And it's just guys got to get comfortable winning.
Right.
You know, as hard as that is to really believe, winning's not easy. Winning football games is really not easy, and so they just have to keep sticking with their program and working hard and doing the things they know how to do, and just let it come together. I mean, Coach Baldwin, it's his first year. It's a new system. We've watched him improve as the year's gone on.
Right.
You know, so they're doing a good job with that, and so I'm looking forward to them continuing to compete.
Jerry.
Well, I want to ask Andy a question. Andy, our defense, pass defense.
Yep.
Best thing to do against these speedsters from Evergreen, play zone?
Yeah, I mean, that's the zone's the neutralizer, right? But you just got to make sure that nobody gets behind you in the zone, right?
Okay.
So that's the key, is you just can't let these guys get behind you, and they're very, very capable. So trying to slow them down off the line, you might see them up in a press coverage tonight, which is corners rolled up tight on that number one, and see them trying to jam him off the line and just slow him down a little bit.
And you could slow them down the first 10 yards?
No, first 3, I think, or
three,
three or
How many
5.
yards? How many yards?
3 or 5.
Is that all?
Yeah, you got to let them go after 5, I think.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
For
no
the
problem.
clarification.
Yep.
Well, let's talk a little bit more about their run game. They don't really rely on the run too much, but number 4
is pretty
Perez.
shifty.
Yeah,
he's pretty shifty. I watched a couple of his games and film on him, and you know, he's a threat.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, quarterback's a good-sized kid, and the number 4 is not really that big, but he's fast, and he moves well in between the tackles.
He's one of those guys that gets lost behind the offensive lineman all the time because he can just find the way, and you don't know where he is.
Yep.
Because he's 5'8".
And that's by design. I mean, when they run
Right.
that zone, you know, they're trying to get the offensive line moving one direction, and then that back sits back there, and he just waits for a crease to open up, and then he tries to slice right through it.
Well, you see 15 run up very much? The quarterback?
Haven't seen him run a whole lot.
No, I was looking at individual stats, and his stats were negative. Obviously, somebody's given him the sacks on that. I did watch him defensively. Evergreen do a pick 6 90-yard return.
Yeah.
95-yard return. Yeah.
Yep.
Who was that? I'm trying to remember who that was. So that's Schmidt or Schmidt.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
I think it might have been Darren Schmidt playing both ways. He
Yeah.
might have picked one off and took it the distance. But yeah, there's threats all across the board. It's not the same team as last year.
Right. Nor are we.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, it's going to be a fun game, I think. Well, all these games have been fun.
Yeah, for sure.
Even the ones that you look at the score and go, oh, they got blown out. But no, they were fun. They were competitive. They never quit. As Andy keeps saying, they never quit.
Right.
And that's the mentality that we want, right?
That's exactly what we're after.
Yeah, you look at the WF West game.
Right.
You know, they fell behind, but they made every effort to try to come back.
I'm not 100% certain, but I think that WF West game, the 25 points that the Highclimbers scored, is the most that they put on WF West in maybe a decade. So, you know, there's bright spots, right? We just gotta string more bright spots together.
I would agree.
All right, well, the Highclimbers have taken the field, led by the cheerleaders and the dance squad. Go ahead, Jerry. Go ahead.
I'm just going to say that right now it's no wind. It's about 52 degrees at game time.
And no rain coming down at the moment.
And no rain coming down.
Yeah, I looked at the weather app, and it looked like it was going to stop right at kickoff, and here we are. And you know,
although I personally believe that a rainy, wet field is in favor of Shelton more so than Evergreen.
I agree.
You would think so. Yeah,
I agree.
Especially with the run heavy, and a lack of running, the pass heavy Evergreen team.
Yeah, that ball, when it gets wet, it's heavy, and that greatly limits how much you can throw it. It's harder to get a grip on the ball, and you know, there's people on those sidelines tonight. Their entire job is keeping those balls as dry as possible.
Yeah. I see that the play clocks are not running.
Well, it's because they haven't played yet. They haven't started playing. They were lit up. They'll work.
Hopefully they will. Yeah.
But you always have the guy in the secondary that's a backup anyway. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we're gonna hold it right here for the coin toss as the captains head out.
Okay.
Go ahead, Jerry, if you're going to.
Yeah, I could. Mason Guard, Gabe Gooley, Bennett Henry are all seniors. They are captains, and J.J. Rhodes is the other captain, and he is a junior.
Nice to have him back tonight.
Yeah.
It sure is.
And a healthy J.J. is better than, yeah.
And can you imagine him sitting at home listening to the game? I just bet you it just tore him apart.
Well,
yeah.
Because he's a competitor.
Oh, yeah.
No doubt.
No doubt. And like I said, I felt he would have had a great game last week.
Yes.
I think that energy and that little bit of rest, although not healthy rest, he'll come out on fire tonight.
Yeah.
If I'm picking a player, that's JJ.
He's your pick to click?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
All right, coin toss has been thrown up. Let's see what we got. And the Highclimbers won the toss and deferred to the second half. So the guys in white will get the ball first to start this game. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
When it comes to real estate, experience matters. For over 40 years, the Conklin team at Windermere has been helping Mason County buy and sell homes with care, dedication, and local expertise. We are Jeff, Andy, Shelby, Chrissy, and Laura, your neighbors, climber sponsors, and friends. Thinking about selling or curious what your home is worth, or maybe you're ready to find the perfect spot to call your own. Simply scan the QR code and drop us a line. We'd love the chance to connect and help make your next chapter a great one.
Got fall projects? Here are a few that will save energy and save money. Weather strip or caulk around doors and windows, change filters in your heating systems, get necessary maintenance on your HVAC, clear weeds or leaves from around outdoor heating units, and set your thermostat to around 68. Colder temperatures mean higher power usage, so keep an eye on how much power you're using with the Smart Hub app. Learn more at pud3.org/tips.
What is gig speed internet? We could bore you with the technical details, or we could tell you that it's marathoning movies on your favorite streaming service with no interruptions, or having the grandkids over and not hearing a single complaint about your Wi-Fi. In other words, it's just what you needed. Switch to gig speed internet from Hood Canal Communications today and get $25 off your first 4 months. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
All right, that's the Shelton Highclimber Marching Band doing the national anthem.
Yeah. And the NJROTC Color Guard, they do a wonderful job. And it's nice to see that the people are standing until they get off the playing field.
Off the field, yeah. So we're moments away from kickoff here. Evergreen and Shelton. Little 3A Greater St. Helens League action tonight from Shelton. Seems very strange. this road trip for everybody to come here, and they don't want to come here.
No.
Yeah, okay, whatever. We don't want to go down there, so but we do.
Accurate.
All right.
But we just have to go to Vancouver once.
Yeah, but we do have one in Battleground.
That's right.
So, all right, we are moments away from kickoff here between Evergreen and Shelton. Did mention that Evergreen's wearing all white. Highclimbers are wearing all red, of course, with the black helmets. Evergreen with their gold helmets.
They call that the Rowdy Reds.
The Rowdy. Oh, I like that.
The Rowdy Reds.
I like that. Hadn't heard that one, but you'd know more than I would.
Yep.
All red and they get rowdy. All right, I get it.
Yep.
You know what's interesting? A lot of the quarterbacks that we've seen, opposing quarterbacks, are only sophomores.
Yeah.
We got another sophomore today in Jaden Baum.
That's great.
And it's interesting. Wow.
That's how you develop your team, right? Or at least one way to do so.
Yep, that's right.
So A.J. Weir. Yeah, kick it off. And here go the Evergreen Plainsmen. I'm seeing who's going back deep. I'm pretty sure it's going to be number 9, Darren Schmidt.
I see 0. I see 8.
Okay, so 8 is Turner Hodges. 0 is E.J. English.
And number 1.
And number 1, Terrence Sarion, who's the guy we're going to have to keep an eye on.
That's right.
So, about ready to get this thing underway. Weir's got it teed up. Waiting for the signal to get started.
Here we go.
There we go. There we go. And AJ with a kick. High end over end. That'll be taken off the hop inside the 10. And this is going to be Turner Hodges on the return. Look out. He's coming to the near side 30-yard line. Out of the 40, 45, 50. Got a blocker ahead of him. 40 on the other side. 30 down to the 20. Slips by a tackle, and it's into the end zone, but we do have a block in the back.
Yep, there's definitely a block in the back on that. I think he had him beat. He didn't need it, but they're going to bring that back and give him,
short field.
It's going to be a short field for Evergreen to start.
Right. You don't want to give Evergreen any edge at all, and this should do it. Yeah, that is the old block in the back on the Plainsmen, so that'll put them back about the 22, so 1st and 10 there.
Did that right in front of the side judge, and that's a pretty easy call for him.
55-yard kickoff by A.J. Weir. Nice return, of course.
Off the hop. You don't really want to do anything off the turf like that.
It's really interesting, and I wish I could figure out the science behind it, but if you watch those kickoff returns where there's a little bit of a muff or a little bit of a mishandled ball on the end down there, those things seem to develop because the kickoff team has, their timing is off just a little bit, and it's amazing how many times they can get that return on a mishandled kick.
15-yard penalty assessed against
10.
The
only 10. It's only 10, Jerry.
Where did they start? The
22.
10? It's 1st and 10 at the 22 out of the shotgun.
Oh, they started at the 10. Okay, 10 yards in.
Little handoff to Sarion. He's going to try to get the end around and nowhere to go. It's good play by Colin Mickelson on the tackle, if the numbers are right. Number 31.
Yeah, number 31.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a new name that we haven't called a lot so far this season.
Yeah, my understanding is Jaden Gray's not available tonight.
Okay.
So 3 yards on the carry.
Well, I got it 2nd and 8 from the 20, Jerry. Out of the gun again goes Baum. Low snap. He's going to sling it in the middle, and it's almost intercepted off the ricochet. It was intended for Schmidt. Kind of surprised him.
Yeah,
around right there.
Yeah, that was a timing play for sure, and Schmidt got that foot in the ground, got around. The ball was on him, so lucky they didn't. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted by Evergreen, right, or for Evergreen right there.
Right. So it brings up 3rd and 8 from the 20. Baum will stay out of the shotgun all night long, and sometimes they go empty.
Yeah, they're in a bunch down here.
Yep. On the rollout to the near side, sets his feet, throws in the middle. It's complete to Sarion. He slips by one tackle, can't get by the second man. I think that was Monzo. Alberto Monzo on the tackle? No, it was J.J. Rhodes.
J.J. Rhodes, yep.
Yep. It's first and goal at the 3-yard line for the Plainsmen. 3 receivers far side, handed off, and this is going to be Turner Hodges fighting for their goal line. Can't get there. The High Climbers stop that one short after maybe 2 yards. No, actually only 1. Going to be second and goal from the 2 now.
Working fast.
Get them on your heels, right?
Yep.
Again, out of the shotgun goes the bomb. 2 receivers far side, 1 to the near side, handed off. Guy slipped, and I believe that was Turner Hodges on the carry again.
Yep, that turf, it does get slippery when it's wet right now, and it's a little bit different.
Might have lost 1. Third and goal from the 3 now. So Jaden Baum out of the shotgun. Turner Hodges to his right. Fake the handoff. He's going to sling it down there in a little slant. It is caught by 22, and that's Nellis, but tackled immediately, and it brings it up fourth down.
I think that tackle was by number 15, Hayden Cash.
Immediately. It looked like he might have had a score there, but Hayden said, nope, not right now. Not tonight.
This is a big stop. I mean, this is they can get this. It's a good little tone setter.
Fourth and goal. Call it the 2-yard line. And it'll be a direct snap to Sarion.
He's not going to get in.
Oh, they're still pushing the pile. And it gets in, and they're going to whistle it dead short of the goal line. And one guy says short of the goal line. The other guy says touchdown. Oh, this is going to be interesting.
This is going to be interesting.
It's a High Climber ball at the 1. The High Climbers stood them up.
That's great stuff. That's great defense down there on the goal line, just to avoid that push. They stopped that forward momentum and got the whistle, and then the pile kept moving. So they got the whistle before they got through the goal line. That's a nice stop.
Looks like Dalton Kulbaki was with it to stop. Kulbaki with the stop there, or at least led the way. And it's High Climbers deep in their own territory. It does look like Trevor Gott is the starting quarterback, which is contrary to what my sheet says, which is fine. He'll go out of the pistol. A couple of guys in the backfield with him. There's the snap, handed off, and it's J.J. Rhodes with a drive on the. He tried hard to break that loose.
Yeah,
got maybe 2.
Yeah, I think he got out to about the 2 there. It's a nice little leg drive. It's really important when you're backed up like this. Keep just grinding away until you can get some space.
Call it 2nd and 8 from the 3. Same formation with the receiver on each side. JJ behind, get the handoff, trying to go the other side, gets to the outside, to the 10, 15, spun down at the 20-yard line. A good run for J.J. Rhodes around the left side.
Yeah, he came up to the line. There was nobody there, nowhere for him to go, and he just hesitated and busted that outside. It was a nice little shifty move by J.J., and then he turned it on.
So 1st and 10 for the High Climbers at their own 20-yard line. Same formation. Handoff again to Rhodes, trying to stretch it out this side. Ran into a wall of white. Led there by Braden James.
Yeah, loss of 2 on the play.
Be 2nd down and 12 coming. Ball back at the 18-yard line for the High Climbers. Approaching 8.5 minutes to go, first quarter. Looks like Bennett Henry in and Gabe Gooley out.
It's an interesting substitution.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Same formation again. Evergreen is jumping very close to getting in that neutral zone. Here's a handoff. This time it's to, it's a little fake me out. Get a pitch out there to Rhodes, and JJ dives over the 25 to about the 27. That had me faked out, guys.
That's a great design. That's a great play. The fullback, number 26, Fletcher Henry, did a really good job of selling that handoff, and then it was designed the whole way.
7 yards on the play.
I bought it.
Designed the whole way for that, and they did a nice job executing that.
3rd down and 2 from the 28. Same formation again. Got out of the pistol. Turn around, hand it off to Rhodes. Rhodes kind of ran into a pile. Got back to the line of scrimmage.
Looks like we're going to punt.
Yep. Here comes A.J. Weir out to punt it away for the Highclimbers as Rhodes is stopped short. It'll be 4th and 3.
They did a heck of a nice job of getting out of that, getting out of the shadow of the goalpost right there. They got some space, get to kick the ball down the field and play defense here.
Got to English, and I believe that's going to be Turner Hodges on the far side, waiting for this punt for Weir. Now, AJ hasn't had much pressure the last 2 weeks, and Evergreen doesn't really give a whole lot, and AJ gets a nice punt off. They'll hit at the 43, take a high climber bounce, and then a roll down inside near the 30-31, and that's where the Climbers will down it.
Good job. That's a good job by Shelton right there, taking that momentum away from that big return, getting the ball and flipping the field a little bit here, and getting to come out here and play defense in some space.
So 1st and 10 for Evergreen at their own 31-yard line.
A.J. Weir, 42-yard punt.
Good punt.
6:50 to go, first quarter, no score. Plainsmen with the ball. Bomb will go out of the shotgun. Number 1, Sarion, a wide out on the near side. They're going to go 2 by 2 with Turner Hodges in the backfield with Baum. Back to pass he goes. Surveys the scene. He's going to go long. Got a guy there, and he's going to overthrow him. Intended for, I believe, Adrian Bolgaukov. Incomplete.
Yes, you got that right.
It's not the hardest name on this list, to be perfectly honest.
That is true. That is true.
Bolgaukov. Okay.
Good job with coverage out there. That was, he was right in his pocket the whole way. So
yeah. So far, Jaden Bond is 1 for 3 in the passing game.
2nd down and 10 from the 31 are the Plainsmen. Out of the gun goes Baum. He's got 3 receivers on the near side, 1 on the far side. Turner Hodges will get the handoff, try to find some space up the middle. Had a little bit of a hole as he shuffled to the left, but that closed quickly. But not after a 4-yard pickup. Now make it 5 to the 36.
Who was the carry?
Number 8.
Thank you.
Looked like Mason Guard was the first one there to make the tackle.
And Dalton Kulbacki will have to come out. A little slow getting up.
They're a guy short. No, they're not.
So again, the shotgun. This is 3rd down and 5 from the 36. Low snap, Bomb looks to the far side. He's going to sling it out there high to Sarion. He'll slip one tackle but jump out of bounds. Sharky French out there on the coverage. You know, I'm really impressed with Sharky, especially last week when Heritage went to him 4 times in a row, and he can't defend every single time.
Right.
And Sharky was still there.
Yep.
A little help.
Yep.
So it's 1st and 10 for the Plainsmen at the 47-yard line. 6:05 to go. There's a fake handoff and a sling pass, and we have whistles blowing and flags flying.
Interesting from the white hat there.
Yeah. Gonna be a false start.
Huh.
Yeah. On the Plainsmen. So I'll march him back 5 and make it 1st and 15. Brings it back to the 42-yard line. Again, Baum out of the shotgun with 3 receivers on the near side, 1 to the far side. I believe that's Sarion. Low snap again. Back to pass goes Baum. He's going to go over the middle. It's popped up in the air, and it drops incomplete. Boy. Gunnar Jensen just couldn't get to it quick enough.
Yeah, it's tough to change direction like that, but good job by Cody Behringer getting in and putting some pressure on the quarterback there.
And that's why you practice that tip drill a lot.
Yeah.
So it's 2nd and 15 from the 47. Although the down marker says 3rd, that's not possible. Well, it's possible, but it's not factual. Same formation again, low snap, back to pass goes Baum. He looked to the far side, he's going to be flushed out. He's going to tuck it under, try to run. Slipped a couple of guys, and then he's laid out.
Gabe Gooley came and brought the house with him right there. That was a nice job of pursuing backside by Gabe Gooley, and as soon as that quarterback changed direction, Gabe said, yep, I'm here.
4th down, and it looks like 7 from midfield for the Plainsmen.
Gain of 3 on the play.
Call it 8, Jerry.
Well, you're looking at
yeah, it was 8.
What?
This is wholesale. That's a
Is this going to be a punt now or a wholesale just change?
They've got 4th on the board. They've got 4th on the down box.
It's
score
4th
clock
down.
has got 3rd.
It's 4th down. It's 4th and 7 from midfield, and it's going to be a punt.
They're calling timeout.
Calling timeout. Interesting to see Sharkey back there to get this punt. I still want to see Sharkey run. Just let him loose. Just let him loose. So timeout by Evergreen. Here with 5:03 to go, first quarter, no score. It's been exciting already.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a lot of fun so far, and we're not very far in the game.
That's true. That is very true.
What a great goal line stance by the Highclimbers.
Yep.
That was just outstanding.
Yep, they did a dynamite job back there, and now they're playing defense, and they're going to get the ball back. This is it's good stuff. They're doing a good job matching up with guys and making good, timely tackles. And, that wet ball is having a bit of an effect right now for sure.
Now, we are only assuming that they're going to punt it.
Yeah, it'd be,
And that might be one reason why we've kept it on the ground the whole time, the Highclimbers.
Yep.
Darren Schmidt will be doing the punting, we're assuming, with a 4th down at midfield. There's the snap. Schmidt, with a lot of pressure, gets a nice punt off. The Sharkies just going to let hit, take a roll to the end zone and a touchback. Smart play by Sharkey, let it go.
Yeah, 50-yard punt.
So the Highclimbers will have the ball in their second possession here at the 20-yard line, 1st and 10. 4:56 to go here, first quarter, no score.
Yeah, it's they're going to have to. They're doing a good job of controlling the line of scrimmage right now. The Highclimbers are winning that battle as of right now.
So here comes Trevor Gott and company. Hayden Cash goes wide to the far side. 2 receivers on the near side. Out of the pistol will go Gott. There's the snap. It'll be a fake handoff, and Gott just threw it behind Fletcher Henry. Kind of hard to change your body when it's just a little bit too far behind you.
That's that route that when you got your back to the field and you're going, if that ball's not right on the front side of the numbers there, it's tough to catch that and control that, get your body spun around.
So again, back to the pistol. Fletcher Henry to Gott's right. J.J. Rhodes behind him. Hayden Cash, the receiver on the far side. And we've got some movement on the offensive line for the Highclimbers. Wow,
Yeah.
Don't you hate that, don't you?
You really do, because they were setting up. I guarantee they were setting up that QB counter right there. And when you see that tackle pulling like that,
first penalty on the Highclimbers.
4:51 to go here in the first quarter. Again, no score. The Highclimbers with the ball. They have a 2nd and 15 from the 15-yard line. Gunnar Jensen in the slot on the near side. Caleb Jordan, the wideout on the near side. Hayden Cash, the wideout on the far side. Out of the pistol goes Gott. Rhodes behind him. Fletcher Henry gets the handoff with a run around the. I didn't bite on that one.
Yeah, no, that was he got the ball right there.
He got the ball right there. Got about 3 yards on that carry. It's going to be 3rd and 12. But you got to do that every once in a while to make the defense respect what you're doing, right?
Absolutely.
Can't go to the well that too many times, right? Again, the pistol, same formation. Back to pass goes Gott, looks down the field. He pumps once, punts twice. He'll sling it out to Henry. He gets on his knees, and it'll be down there because he caught it on his knees.
Was there a whistle? I mean, normally I hear the whistle, but I didn't hear that one.
Well, I didn't hear that whistle either, but I was looking at the line judge there. He was right on it. He had his hand up almost immediately. But good heads-up play for Fletcher Henry to step up and try to go. So it's going to be a 4th down, only a 2-yard pickup on that pass play. So you got English and Sarion back about the 40-yard line for the Plainsmen as Weir's on to punt it away. Actually, that pass play will give them an extra yard there, Jerry. It's a 3-yard pickup, not just 2.
Okay.
Looking at the down marker.
Got it.
So Weir's on to punt. I think the Plainsmen are coming after him here. There's a little 2-man rush, 3-man rush, and Weir gets a little spinning kickoff. It's going to hit on the turf and take another high climber bounce. It'll roll inside the 45 to about the 42.
Good job.
And that's where the Plainsmen will take over with 3:37 to go first quarter. Still no score.
Yeah, those kinds of punts are great when you kick it away from the receiver and the ball rolls for you. Those are exactly what the doctor ordered in those situations.
Yeah, 36-yard punt.
And you keep the ball out of the hands of these speedsters back there in English and Serion.
Exactly right.
So 1st and 10 from the 42 are the Plainsmen. I think they are having problems with the play clock right now. Bomb will go out of the gun. Gets a man in motion, and that'll be.
Oh, that's going to be flags.
Yeah,
yep,
English.
Yep.
Bomb wanted him on a different side, and English didn't get it, I don't think. So it's going to be a 5-yard false start. He also took the wrong path. Aren't you supposed to go backwards, not forwards on those things?
Yes.
If you're going to go in motion? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's going to be 1st and 15 from the 37 now. I don't think the Plainsmen's head is in the game at this point after their drive up here.
Yeah, it's a long time to sit on a school bus.
So 3 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. There goes English in motion again, a little short curl. Back to pass goes Bomb, looks to that side, and he'll throw it on time. Caught there on the sidelines to Hudson Nellis. Just short of the first down at the high climber 49. It's going to be 1 yard short.
Yeah, 9-yard pass play.
15, Jerry. They were back 5
Oh,
yards.
they were back on the penalty? Yes, thanks.
15. So 2nd and 1 from the 49. 3 receivers to the far side. Nobody to the near side. Out of the gun goes Bomb. Back to pass. Going to look and sling it. And again, Nellis with the catch at the 40 and tackled immediately.
Caleb Jordan with a nice open field tackle right there.
Just wouldn't, you can catch it fine, but you're not going anywhere else.
Yeah. I think Evergreen may have got away with a hold right up the middle right there that time. The center had our nose guard wrapped up and tackled him and didn't see a flag.
First and 10 from the 41 are the Plainsmen. Bomb out of the gun again, going to roll out and going to lob one, and it's over there to English. English up the sideline to the 20. Tried to shed a tackle at the 15, lost his helmet out of bounds, and a flag comes in late.
Yeah, they're going to call a face mask on that.
Zane Harding, all effort there to stop him. Yeah, you just saw the elusiveness and the athleticism that these Plainsmen bring to the game, especially these receivers.
Yep, they're very athletic, they're elusive, they're athletic, and they do a good job of avoiding tacklers.
And their refereeing crew is talking about this flag at the end of the play.
Back judge, I know, just thinking face mask, but we'll see if they call it or not.
That was the 4th first down for Evergreen compared to 1 for Shelton so far.
It's a personal foul on the high climbers. It'll be half the distance from that spot at the 12, so it'll be 1st and goal from the 6 for the Plainsmen. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. No score, but Evergreen's knocking on the door. Bomb out of the gun. He's got 3 receivers on the far side. It'll be a handoff to Hodges, Turner Hodges, and he's wrapped up at the 5.
Nice tackle by Silas Hoff right there. That play came right at him. He stepped up and tackled him well.
So 2nd and goal from the 5 now for the Plainsmen. A little substitution in the backfield. Foussette Sadri is in the backfield with Bomb will go out of the gun. He's got a 3-by-1. Back to pass. Looks over the middle, throws, and incomplete. Intended for Serion. And that ball went way back, almost to the fence.
That flew away.
Yeah, good arm on him, but he pumped right there. He didn't get it out as fast as he wanted to because I think Serion got tied up at the line of scrimmage like we were talking about, slowing those guys down. and so that screwed up the timing of the quarterback, and then he let it fly.
Yeah.
3rd and goal from the 5 are the Plainsmen now. 2:18 to go in the first quarter, no score. Bomb back to pass out of the gun, looks through the middle, throws. It's complete, and a touchdown to Nellis. Hudson Nellis just found that spot, and give Baum the credit for zinging that one in there.
Yeah, that's defenders they're supposed to pass somebody off into that other zone, and the outside defender came across that middle zone, and they collided, which they made a little pick and cracked that receiver open.
So Jose Suarez on to kick the point after. The holder, I believe, is Braden James. Spot is down. The ball is kicked through the uprights. 7-0, Evergreen on top. 2:13 to go here, first quarter on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
When life gets stressful, reaching for a vape might seem like a quick fix. But vaping can actually make feelings of anxiety and depression worse each time you vape. Nicotine tricks your brain into feeling rewarded, and the more you vape, the more nicotine receptors your brain creates. Over time, your body needs more and more nicotine to feel good, and when you can't get enough, you can experience withdrawal symptoms like anxiety, mood swings, and depression. Learn more at chooseuwa.org. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
And we're back here after a score by the Evergreen Plainsmen.
Yeah, both Terrence Sarion and Hudson Nellis have caught 4 passes so far for the Plainsmen. So
2:13 to go here in the first quarter. 7-0 Evergreen on top. They're getting set to kick it back to the Highclimbers. I wanted to just mention that last spot that was played, voiced by Shelton High School students.
Excellent.
Just to throw that out there. They don't get the credit for it, but they voiced it.
Excellent.
I have some more work to do on that because I haven't finished it yet. But
those CTE programs that the high school has are doing remarkable things. There's no doubt about that.
The voice from the nobody else can hear but us. All right, so Suarez has it teed up at the 30. Actually, this is not Suarez, is it? No, yes, it is. Okay, I thought it was a different number. He's a pretty good kicker from what I've watched. Number 32 for the Plainsmen. Here's the kick. High end over in kick that Bennett Henry will take at the 5. Get to the 15. Dive up to the 20.
15-yard return by Bennett Henry.
And the Highclimbers will start out on their own 20-yard line. 2:09 to go here, first quarter, trailing 7-0.
Perfectly comfortable place to start, 20-yard line. Yeah. Put together a nice drive here and finish it with a score.
Now the leading runner so far for the Highclimbers is Rhodes, J.J. Rhodes.
Yep.
J.J. behind it, got out of the pistol. Trevor looking things over, turn around, and hand it off. Nope, he kept it in a little foot pass there to Bennett Henry. He'll try to run over a guy and dive out of bounds. Braden James on the tackle there.
Something on the far side. There's a bunch of whistles out there. But
yeah, I heard the whistles. I don't see any flags.
I'm going to give it a 9-yard pass play.
Yep, I think that's accurate.
Well, let's hold on a second here.
The official is waving something off, so.
Oh, no.
Right, so it's actually 8, Jerry.
Yeah, I
see.
see.
2nd and 2.
Yeah, they moved it back. Yeah, I see that.
I liked your spot better.
Okay, well, initially it was right.
Call it the 28, 2nd down and 2 for the Highclimbers. Pistol again for Gott. He's got 2 receivers far side, 1 to the near side. He'll hand it off to Rhodes. Rhodes breaks it into the secondary, across the 35 to the 37. Nice change of direction for JJ.
Yep. He's looking for that crease, and he found one, and then exploded through the hole. And then when he gets that head of steam going downhill, he's a load to tackle, and he was more the hammer than the nail on that impact. So good job, JJ.
1st and 10 from the 37 are the Highclimbers. 1:15 to go here, first quarter. Tight formation for the Climbers. Bring everybody in close. Shotgun for Gott. Back to pass. Going to sling it out to J.J. Rhodes. Rhodes from 35, 40, 45. Tackled across the first down marker near midfield. Called to 49.
Nice little swing pass to JJ out of the backfield with lead blocker Bennett Henry, and he took care of that defender out there in space, and JJ was able to get another nice gain.
1st and 10 from the Highclimber 49 are the Shelton Highclimbers.
Third first down for the Highclimbers.
Pistol formation for Gott. Hayden Cash, the wideout, right below us. 44 seconds to go in the quarter. Hand off to J.J. Rhodes. Weaves his way into Evergreen territory, but we have a flag.
Flag back here in holding land.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice run will, unfortunately,
come back.
Yeah. I like that J.J. Rhodes is having off to a pretty good start tonight.
Yeah. Well, he's a real asset.
Well, refereeing crew kind of talking things over here. Well, this is going to be from the spot, isn't it?
Is it from the spot of the infraction?
Well, when they move the flag like that, that usually is going to go from the spot. Let's see what they're going to actually call here.
They call holding from the spot and give him the down, or is it?
That's a good question. Well, it's going to be 10 yards from the spot, so it's not as bad as 10 yards from the line of scrimmage.
Right.
So that'll back him up to the 43-yard line. Yeah, first and 16 for the Highclimbers, or it's a second down. Now it's first down and 16 for the Highclimbers. Pistol again for Gott. 2 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. Rhodes behind him. Take the handoff. Slips one guy, trying to cut it up the middle, and he's brought down about the 47-yard line. So give him 4 on the carry. 2nd and 12 coming for the Highclimbers as they let the quarter run out here. And that is the first quarter. 7-0 Evergreen. Shelton with the ball. We'll be right back. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Blue Sky Social. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, thank our sponsors who are helping make this broadcast possible. They include the Port of Shelton, promoting possibilities and providing economic benefit to our community.
Well, we're waiting for the start of the second quarter. 7-0 Evergreen. Shelton has the ball with a 2nd down and 12.
Yeah, J.J. Rhodes so far has picked up 34 yards on 7 carries.
Great.
So he's averaging close to 5 yards per carry.
That's great.
So we switch ends.
I always like these switches that are right around midfield. It makes life a little more simple. Not that it really means a whole lot. It just...
It does. No. Yeah.
It just makes it a little more simple.
It's more simple on the when you're out there. You can figure, okay, where are we going?
Yeah, right.
All right, the Highclimbers on their own 47-yard line. Got that tight formation on this side. 1 receiver on the far side. Shotgun for Gott. Back to pass. He's going to sling it out to J.J. Rhodes. Got a blocker in front of him. Slips by one guy, gets by another guy. He's to the 35. Lost the ball. Ball was free, but who comes up with it?
I think Evergreen came up with it.
Ah, boy. No.
Was he down?
I'm not seeing any indication. Well, the way the teams are reacting, I think it was a turnover. No.
Yep, it's a turnover.
It's a turnover. The Highclimbers, after a good run by J.J. Rhodes, I don't know if somebody poked it out of there or he just
somebody got that.
Yeah.
I mean, those defenders, they're taught to attack the football, and on these nights where it's a little damp and slippery, it's really important to keep that thing high and tight as you're running down the field. Easier said than done when you're got a full head of steam.
That's very true. 29-yard line. The Plainsmen have the ball on their own 29. 1st and 10. It looks like they're going empty for the first time tonight. Bomb out there with nobody in the backfield.
First turnover of the ball game for either team.
3 receivers to the far side, to the near side. Little sling pass out there to Sarion. Sarion got a lot of running room. Makes one guy miss, and the Highclimbers still pursuing, and Sarion steps out of bounds about the 46-yard line. 44. Well, that's what you get. You just give the guy the ball in the space there. But what do we have, a flag in the backfield? What's going on?
I don't see a flag out there, but they're all.
Oh, there
they're just way on the far side. Yep.
So that nullifies a nice pass play.
Oh, yeah. But that's the example of what Sarion gives you. Give him the ball in space. Let him go to work. Let him go use his speed and his slippery ability.
That's what we've been talking about, too, with that corner outside shade of that first receiver over there, and then the safety's off at about 15. There's a big island of grass, turf over there. That
green. Just say green.
A big island. There's a big empty space over there, and they were attacking that empty spot for sure.
Well, the penalty was a 10-yard hold from the line of scrimmage, so that'll put the ball back at the 21-yard line. And a little sling pass again this side to Sarion. Another flag goes flying in. Sarion up the near sidelines. It's coming back either way. Highclimbers, what a move up there. Wow. My goodness.
Boy.
It's coming back.
He is going to be disappointed.
Oh, boy. Oh, my goodness. Same play, other side of the field, same penalty.
Yep, he's going to be disappointed in that.
Wow. That was a brilliant, brilliant run. But the argument is, without that hold, it was going nowhere.
Correct.
Wow. That's a long ways to go all the way back.
Yeah, he's
wow.
Looking for an oxygen mask and a hamburger right now.
Gatorade, something.
Something, yeah.
So another hold. That'll march the Plainsmen back another 10 yards. Wow.
And that's the fourth penalty on Evergreen for a total of 35 yards. That one was a big one.
Yeah, that penalty you might say is about 85 yards.
Yeah, exactly.
So that'll be first down and close to 30 here. Got to get to the 39 for the first down. They'll spot the ball back at the 13-yard line. Wow. 28, I believe, officially.
They might come right back to it.
A low snap. And a throw in the middle. It is incomplete. I'm sorry. I saw guys running, and the ball just, incomplete in the middle. But a smart play by Jaden Baum just to throw it somewhere. Yeah, just get rid of it. It looks like they had a little middle screen set up with Sarion as a decoy out here. He ran that same route, just that little stop, and got the eyes looking at him, and then had a middle screen that was ready to go, but couldn't complete it. So second down and 28 from the 13-yard line for the Plainsmen. Shotgun again for Baum. Back to pass. Throw down the middle. It's going to bounce off the back. That's great defense by Gunnar Jensen right there. Incomplete. Intended for English, I believe. Gunnar did a great job of just closing out and getting his hands up in between the receiver's hands and breaking that pass up. That was a great coverage. So third down and 28 from the 13. Looks like Evergreen was trying to get it all back in one play. Yeah, and they can. I mean, that's how they've scored a lot this year, is on the big play. So be very aware of something funny here. Turner Hodges in the backfield with Baum out of the gun. 3 receivers on the near side, 1 on the far side. 11:05 to go in the half. Low snap again. Baum back to pass. Got some time. Oh, that ball was deflected. Almost intercepted. Ooh. Oh, boy. Silas Hoff just wants that ball back, man. Yeah. It was coming out really weird because it got deflected at the line of scrimmage. Silas is a heck of a good athlete, and he's got great hands. But that was a tough angle for him. And you're right. He wants that play back. But the good news is it's fourth down, and the Highclimbers are going to get the ball back. Caleb Jordan going back about midfield to wait for this punt from Schmidt. A little bit of pressure by the Highclimbers. Spiraling punt that's going to hit at the 35 and take a huge Plainsman bounce all the way down inside the 20 to the 18. Wow is right. Holy moly.
70-yard punt.
Yeah, that was a bomb. It looked like a throw. It was a perfect spiral off of his foot with the right. It turned over at the top. I mean, if that was my quarterback, I'd be thrilled with that kind of a throw, and that came off his foot. That was a heck of a punt.
He's had 2 really nice punts, one for 50 and one now for 70.
So the High Climbers will start out on their own 19-yard line, 1st and 10. Shotgun forgot this time. Waiting for the snap. There it is. Fakes the handoff to Rhodes. Tried to keep it, and he's going to be dropped.
Yeah, that was that quarterback counter, and they sniffed that out early. So
Gideon Beam on the tackle. So it'll be a 2nd down and 11. Ball back at the 18-yard line. That's a 1-yard loss. Clock is running, 10:20 to go. This is going to be a handoff to Rhodes.
It's face mask.
And no flag on that one. Rhodes ran into get it back to the, might have poked out yard there. Maybe 2 to the 20.
Yeah, it looks like he picked up 2.
Pretty hard not to see that face mask. I mean, we watched his whole head spin around right there.
Yeah, wow. So approaching 10 minutes to go in the first half. 7-0. Evergreen on top. Shelton with the ball. Empty backfield for the High Climbers and Gott coming out of the shotgun. Back to pass. Pumps once, looks down the field, pumps again, throws to the middle. It's complete to Bennett Henry at the 30. He's dropped right after a short run. No, he's still on his feet, but they're going to call him dead. Drop there, falls down.
Bennett's a big, tough kid. He's hard to bring down, and they did a nice job picking up the first down right there.
Right, up at the 33-yard line, 1st and 10.
Yeah, both teams have 4 first downs. Nice catch.
9.5 minutes to go here in the half.
Yep. Trevor showed some nice composure there and waiting until something cracked free.
Back to the pistol goes Gott. 2 receivers on the far side, 1 on the near side. Turn around, hand it off. Here's J.J. Rose. Nope, it's a faked me out. It'll dump it off to Bennett Henry again, and he'll get a couple yards. Hey, he's so good at that, man. He fakes me out every time.
Yeah, truth be told, they got me on that one.
Oh, they did, really?
Yeah,
oh, then I'm not the only one.
Yeah. I don't get that. I don't get fooled very often,
do
but
not.
They did a nice job there.
Yeah, they did fool us.
So 3-yard pickup for Bennett Henry on that little pass play. It's going to be 2nd down and 7 from the 36. Pistol again. Forgot. Hand it off. J.J. Rhodes gets to the outside to the 40, 45, 50. Up the far sidelines. They'll be dropped at the Plainsmen 44-yard line.
Great play right there. Very well executed power play to the far side, and they had that pulling guard out in front of them. They did a nice job of sealing the edge out there, and that allowed JJ to make one move on the outside and break off a nice chunky yardage.
21 yards on that play.
Great.
Ball's at the 43-yard line. 8:38 to go here, first half. Evergreen 7, Shelton nothing. The High Climbers with the ball in Plainsman territory. Out of the gun goes Gott. Back to pass. Short drop at midfield. Pumps once. So he'll sling it out. Little safety valve to Bennett Henry. Makes one guy miss. Up the sidelines, tiptoeing, and he'll fight for about the 36.
Nice catch and way to get upfield there. It's tough angle there for him, but he did a nice job of getting his body under control and getting upfield.
This is one of those times I wish we had the end zone camera to see him tiptoe along the sideline.
Yeah.
Pickup of 7 on that or 8?
7, Jerry. Second down and 3 coming from the 36-yard line. Pistol again. Caleb Jordan wide out on the near side. Boy, Evergreen, finally they drew that flag. Guy got enough in the neutral zone to draw the flag.
Trevor's drawn him off a couple of times tonight, and that's the first time they've actually thrown the flag. He's doing a good job with his hard count and getting a first down out of that.
Yeah, the easy way, right?
If there is such a thing.
If there's such a thing. Ball up at the 31-yard line, 1st and 10 for the High Climbers.
Yeah, 6 first down for the High Climbers.
Wind the clock, 7:50 to go here in the half. High Climbers huddling up. You don't see this very often anymore in high school football. This is a huddle.
Yeah.
Hayden Cash goes wide to the far side. And they'll bring him back in. More of a slot formation. Caleb Jordan, the slot on the near side. High snap goes over the head of Gott, and he'll have to fall on it. That ball almost went into the hands of Vanderpool.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely not looking for that, but it looked like it was going to land in his lap there.
Yeah. Well, big loss on the play.
Yeah, loss of about 16 on that one.
Ball back at the 30 or 46-yard line. He's second down and 26. I'm relying on Paul a little bit more tonight.
Yeah.
He's more accurate anyways. Taking their time are the Climbers. There's a shotgun snap for Gott. He'll step up. He's going to tuck it under and run to the corner, get out of bounds near the 40. Good angle by Gott.
Yep, picked up what he could there. Protection was breaking down. He did a nice job escaping that pressure and got some nice yardage and trying to get it. It'd be really great if they could get it another. If they could get 10 yards here, they might be in AJ land.
Gott picked up 6 yards on that play.
Let's call it third down and 20 from the 40. Back to pass goes Gott out of the shotgun again. Got lots of time, throw over the middle. Oh, Hayden Cash couldn't throw that one in. That was right there. Just in and out of his hands.
Yeah, they gave him all day back there, and he did a nice job working through his progression, and Hayden popped open. Trevor just threw a little low, and they're gonna punt.
I think they are. There comes A.J. Weir to punt it away. Ball's at the 40. Not quite there for A.J. I'm sorry.
No, I don't think he's got 57 yards in his leg.
No, I don't think he does. But
he will someday, but today's not that day.
Let's see if he can pin him deep here.
It'd be great if he could kick it really high.
A little off on that snap. Here comes the pressure. It's a spiraling kick. It's going to hit at the 10, take a high climber bounce, and J.J. Rhodes. Nope, it's going to be Caleb Jordan downs it at the 4. Oh, they call it the 5. Okay.
Great job on the coverage right there. Perfect punt, perfect coverage. Get him down at the 5, and that's all you can ask.
6:29 to go here in the first half. Again,
it was a very nice punt.
Getting 7-0 Evergreen on top, and the Plainsmen get the ball back.
And like you said, it was high, and it was 35 yards total.
Yep, great.
Plainsmen taking their time on that sideline, aren't they? I'm curious. I haven't seen number 4, Damian Perez, at all tonight.
No, I haven't either.
I don't think he's here.
Maybe not.
Injury or illness, we don't know. We didn't get the injury report from Evergreen. There's a shotgun snap. Oh, what a pass to Schmidt, but he couldn't hang on.
Number 9, hit by number 9. That was a really, really good job by Zane Harding to breaking that pass up.
Boy, that ball from Jaden Baum was a rocket.
It was a laser, yep.
Oh, boy. 2nd and 10 from the 5. Empty backfield again for the Plainsmen. Baum directing some traffic and getting guys to shift around. 14 on the play clock here. And Turner Hodges back in the backfield with Baum. Well, there's a lot of shifting there. I was wondering when something was going to happen here.
It's like they called timeout.
Oh, did they? Okay, well, that was a lot of shuffling there. I was expecting a flag for illegal shift at any point.
I think that's the first time out.
For Evergreen, yeah.
Yeah.
No, wait a minute. Is it?
Yeah, that's what I have, but I could,
I know that we had another timeout, and I don't remember if it was a high climber or an Evergreen.
I don't think it was a high climber timeout.
So they'd be down to 1. Yeah, the Plainsmen.
Yeah.
We don't have that cheat sheet on the board tonight.
No.
Yeah. Braun is so far 8 for 15 in the passing game.
Well, they've done a nice job of, 50% is a good completion percentage, but the High Climbers have done a nice job of breaking up some tough balls.
Yeah.
They've been in the right spot, and that's a good job by the defensive backs tonight.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 from the 5 for the Plainsmen out of the timeout. 6:21 to go here in the first half. The Evergreen leading 7-0. Again, out of the shotgun goes Baum. I don't know why it's again. He's all night. It's going to be where he's going to be standing all night long.
Yeah.
Got the Turner Hodges in the backfield with him. His snap. He's in trouble. He's going to throw over the middle. Another. Oh, what a grab there! Is Schmidt jumped up there and grabbed that out of the air, and that was fluttering like a wounded duck out there.
Yeah, that was fluttering, but that's when it's nice to have a 6'5" tight end.
Who caught it? Number 9?
Number 9, yep.
Huh? Okay.
That's a first down up at the 18-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Plainsmen. Little breathing room here for Evergreen. 3 receivers on the far side and a fake handoff and a sling out there to Sarion. Tripped up. Gunnar Jensen grabbed an ankle and no more.
Great job. That's a great tackle. Great job fighting off that block. That block is the one they've been getting held on all night. So, you know, obviously they need to hold Gunnar or he's going to make that play.
It's like a 5-yard pickup. 2nd down and 5. From the 23. Handoff this time, and was that Schmidt or is it Hodges Turner?
Couldn't see the number.
Turner Hodges, I believe, was the ball carrier there. Got back to the line of scrimmage. Got to throw a run in there every once in a while, right?
Yeah, just to keep those linebackers in the box.
No gain. 3rd down and 5 from the 23. 5 minutes to go in the half. 7-0 Evergreen with the lead in the ball. 3 receivers on this near side, 1 on the far side. Back to pass goes Baum. Looks to the near side. It's going to go long. Just overthrew. Intended target number 6. That's Bogatov. Incomplete, and it's 4th down.
Yeah,
wow.
He had a step on him that time, but just a little bit too strong on the throw, and the Plainsmen are going to come out and punt again. Another nice job by the Highclimbers.
Jerry, okay over there?
Not really.
You want to take off? Go ahead. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
I know.
It's 4th down. And it'll be Schmidt on to punt. 4th down and 5. Late addition for the Plainsmen. Jordan back to receive this punt. Rushes on, gets a nice punt off again. Hits at the 45, takes a bounce.
There is a flag, though.
Is there a flag in the backfield? It'll be down inside the 40 at the 39.
I think we're going to have illegal motion against the Plainsmen there. It'd be interesting to see if we want to punt that again. I mean, I think a Highclimber got a hand on that.
I think they did.
And so, I mean, it's...
And the Highclimbers are going to take the ball there to get the, they'll take the punt. They'll get the ball 1st and 10 on their own 39-yard line.
Yeah, I think that's the right move. It's with the way he's been kicking the ball tonight, you don't want to give him another shot at it.
They're going to spot it at the 40. Jerry, go ahead and take off. Don't worry about it. You got to go. You got to go.
I couldn't make it.
Yeah, they're going to refuse that penalty. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 40.
Okay.
4:39 to go here for the Highclimbers, starting out on their own 40-yard line. Pistol. Forgot. Turn on around and hand it off, and Rhodes bouncing around, and he'll find some running room around the outside here to the left, and it gets a 1st down.
Great run right there. Just another strong run by Rhodes. It was just finding that little crease.
Yeah, he's very patient tonight.
Yes.
Just kind of waiting for it to develop, and if it's not in the middle, he'll take it to the outside.
Yeah. And that is the 7th first down compared to 5 for Evergreen.
So 1st and 10 from the Evergreen 49. There's a handoff to Rhodes, makes a guy miss, and he's going to be spun around, still on his feet, still pushing the pile all the way inside the 45. Oh, that's going to it's too bad you can't get the whole team that.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I'm going to give those extra yards. I'm going to give them to Gabe Gooley. I'm going to give it to Cody Behringer for sure. And
I'm going to give him 6 on that.
And I think
5, 6.
Zapata Soto there too.
Yeah, I'll give the offensive line the credit for that one.
Yeah.
More so to that time. 2nd down, 4 to go for the Highclimbers. A shotgun and a handoff to Rhodes going sideways. Going to turn it up the sidelines to the 40. Slips around, spinning, and he'll be. Gets a 1st down.
That was Ira on the carry.
Was it Ira? Yeah,
yep.
Okay. I was going to check that afterwards, but yes.
Yep. Ira Vanderpool did a nice job getting to the edge and then getting that foot in the ground like we've talked about and getting north and south and picking up that first down. This is a official timeout, it looks like.
Extra guy out there running off the field there in white. And it's 1st and 10 from the 36. 3:32 to go here in the first half. 7-0 Evergreen with the lead. Shelton with the ball. They send a guy out. Looks like it might have been Nellis out. And Turner Hodges back in. They'll wind the clock. Pistol again for Gott. 2 receivers on the far side, 1 on the near side. Vanderpool behind. Here's a little bit of a rush, and Gott is going to just dump it off. Incomplete, outside the pocket. Now we're going to talk about whether it's intentional grounding or not.
Yeah, he didn't get it back to the original line of scrimmage, but if there was a receiver in the area.
I didn't see a flag, though, did you?
Well, they're talking about it. They always kind of talk about it, then throw the flag, Jerry.
Okay.
I'm going to talk it up here.
Well, we got this little break. The Mariners are tied 2-2 going into the bottom of the 9th.
Oh, boy.
And I believe they have, I think they're 4, 5, 6 in the lineup. So
okay.
It'll be Polanco, Eugenio Suarez, and then Josh Naylor.
Well, those are 3 pretty dependable people.
Yep.
Well, 3:12 to go in this first half. 7-0 Evergreen. Is Shelton with the ball. And we're trying to figure out whether that was intentional grounding or a sack or what. And there's a flag finally on the turf. And they're going to personal foul. Personal foul is not a personal foul. It is intentional
foul.
I don't know. Okay,
intentional grounding.
Intentional grounding.
It's not a 15-yard penalty.
No, it should be, 5 and loss of down.
5 from the spot, right.
Right. And a loss of the down, right?
There we go. Yep.
Put the ball back at the Highclimber 49. And 2nd down. And what is it?
15?
No, 22.
22.
Oh,
22.
Okay. Yeah. You got to add more. 7 more. Yeah. Wow.
24, 25 yards.
25.
Okay.
We'll go 25. 3rd and 25 from the 49 are the Highclimbers. Pistol for Gott. Back to pass he goes. Looks down, sets his feet, throws over the middle. Oh, ball's up in the air, and it falls incomplete. I believe that was intended for Ethan Corbin. And it'll be, now it's saying 4th down. I guess that was 3rd down after the loss of down. Okay, I didn't pick that up.
Interesting.
Yeah. So a punt for the Highclimbers coming. A.J. Weir coming on. 3:06 to go here in the half. See if Weir can do the same thing as he did last time.
Yeah.
Deep.
Yeah, you can put a little bit more leg into this one. It'd be nice to see him angle it towards the sideline deep.
You've got English and Serion back deep. Oh, they're standing about the 20. Here's the snap. Here comes a rush. Yeah, more of a line drive this time, but it will hit at the 20, take a Highclimber, roll out of bounds about the 15-yard line. 16, 17, 18, they'll call it 19-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Plainsmen at their own 19-yard line.
Yeah, 30-yard punt.
2:59 to go here in the first half. 7-0 Evergreen on top, and they're back on offense are the Plainsmen.
Yep, this is 3 minutes to go here. I mean, the Plainsmen like to score quick. I would not be surprised to see him try and go deep or that little bubble pass to Serion right here and see if they can break something off quickly.
Well, we've seen it work.
Yes.
We've seen it called back for a flag. They'll bring Serion to the near side. 2 receivers on the far side. Bomb will be out of the shotgun. I'm trying to think of that as that Turner Hodges back there with him. English was in motion. Back to pass goes Bomb. He'll throw it off to Schmidt. Schmidt catch and dropped. Gunnar Jensen with the tackle there.
Yep, nice little job of tackling there by Gunnar. He did a nice job getting off his block and getting up and making the play.
7-yard pickup at the 26-yard line. 2nd down and 4 coming. Or I'm sorry, 3 for the Plainsmen. Quick snap, back to pass goes Baum out of the shotgun. Going to be flushed out a little bit. Coxon tries to throw, and now he's on the run. He's going to throw it. It's complete to Schmidt, I believe, or is that English? Got the first down at the 31. That's English on the catch. Or is it just short? No, it's going to be at the 30, so that's first down for the Plainsmen. 2:21 to go here in the half, and they'll wind that clock.
Yeah, Baum did a nice job of extending that play and then waiting a little bit of scramble drill there. The receiver just kind of started moving to the sideline and got the play. 3
receivers on the far side, nobody on the near side. Quick little screen out there to Sarion. He's going to be dropped. Oh, Gunnar Jensen. Oh, boy, nice play. That was a one-arm tackle.
Yeah, right now Gunner's playing great out there. I mean, it's exactly the way that this defense is designed to play.
Short gain, and it looks like maybe 3.
Yeah.
Maybe 4, depends on their spot. They're going to spot it at the 33.
I'd say 3, yeah.
Yeah, it's 3. Second down and 7. Back to pass goes Baum out of the shotgun. He's going to throw it to a wide open number 6. He's going to make, almost a guy miss and gets back up. I don't know. You're going to say he's down. Yeah, that's a good play.
Yeah.
I'm not the only one having trouble with that.
The clock should be rolling here. It's not.
Come on, Paul. Get on it.
There he goes.
It also pauses for 2 seconds and just jumps. It's kind of strange.
I hesitated before I said that because I've watched that clock a lot in my day.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. So second down and 1 for the Plainsmen. Third down and 1, excuse me, from the 39. Got to get across the 40 for the first down. Approaching a minute 10 to go. Here's the Baum back to pass again. Going to go long down the middle. Oh, boy, right in the bucket, but right there, and it popped out, and the Highclimbers were all over him anyways. Nellis was the intended target.
Yeah, he's looking for a flag, but there's no chance that there was a flag.
No. You're supposed to bring that one in. It's right on the money.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy. 4th and 1 coming from the 39. I would almost think go for it here. If you had a solid run game, you sure would.
Yeah, there's no doubt. But they don't want to give the Highclimbers any kind of opportunity for a short field, so they're going to punt it away.
Yeah. Schmidt's on there to do the punting. Nobody back deep for the Highclimbers, and now they're going to shuffle a bunch of guys out.
Timeout.
Yeah, timeout by Evergreen. That should be their last timeout with 1:04 remaining. Go. Don't worry about it. We're letting Jerry go.
Yep.
It's all right. I told him to go about a half hour ago.
Yep.
But it's okay. We'll miss his statistics, but it'll be fine. We'll get through, right?
Yeah, we'll be fine.
We'll be fine. So 1:04 to go in the first half. 7-0 Evergreen. They just called their final timeout of the first half. And I got to tell you, this has been a lot more entertaining than last year at this time.
Yeah, for sure. The Highclimbers they've showed up to play tonight. They're executing well, and they're doing what they know how right now, and that's playing good defense.
And the Plainsmen decide to go for it on a 4th and 1 at the 39 as Baum is in there at shotgun. Oh, did it kill? Okay, let's try it again. All right. Well, there's a run up the middle by Hodges. Turner Hodges, he's going to score. Wow.
That's a tough break right there. Oh, there's a flag at the end of the play. Probably unsportsmanlike conduct. After the play. Touchdown will be good.
And I can't tell. We're still live. This is gone. I'm not really sure what's going on here. Well, we're coming up on touchdown. So it's halftime. It's a touchdown by the Highclimbers after that, or touchdown on the Plainsmen. I'm sorry. Now I'm all off kilter here. Let's just see if we're still on somewhere. Thank you for catching that, Caitlin. It's 13-0 here with 54 seconds remaining in the first half, and the Plainsmen are on, and I'm not sure what's going on here. Let's see what we got here.
Looks like unsportsmanlike after the play was over. Touchdown's good, and they'll likely take the penalty on the kick.
Okay. All right, well, we're on a different stream now, folks. If you're wondering what happened and you found us, please let your friends know that we switched to another stream. I'm not sure what happened there, but we're live. Back on a different stream. I'll have to piece it together for everybody later. Apologies to our audience.
Technical difficulties.
Well, you know, it's all because Jerry had to run off.
Yep.
As we'll just blame Jerry on that one.
Yep.
And then we'll do the unsportsmanlike on the kickoff.
Correct.
So that was a 61-yard touchdown run.
Yep.
By Turner Hodges.
Yep, right up the middle.
Right up the middle.
Well blocked, well run. He's fast.
All right, folks, and here's the point after attempt by Jose Suarez. Out of the hold of Braden James. There's a snap, a little off, but gets it down. Kick is up. Did he get it? He did, and it's 14-0. Evergreen on top. We'll be right back. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
When the time comes for the assistance of real estate professionals, look to the team that has been consistently helping people buy and sell real estate for over 40 years in Mason County. Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, Shelby, and Laura from the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate take great pride in our area and are proud sponsors of our community. If you are interested to know what your property might be worth or want to find just the right spot, scan that QR code and drop us a line. We'd be honored to help.
And we're back here. 14-0 Evergreen on top. Going to kick it back to the Highclimbers with 54 seconds remaining here in the half. And we got Jerry coming back, so.
That's good.
That's good.
I didn't want to have to try to keep stats and pay attention to what's going on.
We just have to add 61-yard touchdown run to his statistics. I think that's going to be pretty easy.
That was number 02, correct? Is that right?
No, it was number 8.
Number 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, number 8.
Turner Hodges.
Yeah, Turner Hodges. Oh, the unsportsmanlike was on Evergreen. I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was on the Highclimbers because that's happened a couple times this season.
Yeah, I think there was a little bit too much celebration there in the end zone.
So the Plainsmen will be kicking off from the 25. 61.
61.
Just sit down. We'll catch you up, Jerry. Just get back on the mic.
61. No, number 8, Turner Hodges, ran a touchdown for 60 yards.
All right, Suarez has it teed up at the 25 for the kickoff. Here it is. High end over end kick. That'll be taken at the 26-yard line by Bennett Henry to the 40. 45 at this far sideline near midfield. He's knocked out of bounds, and a flag comes in at the end of the play. 48 seconds now.
I did my only stat work I'm going to do, I hope, this season.
I hope so, too.
Flag at the end of the play.
Yeah.
The indication is against Evergreen.
Yeah. Late hit out of bounds. Yeah, personal foul out of bounds. That gives the Highclimbers 15 more yards. And to put it up at the 35-yard line of Evergreen with 48 seconds remaining here in.
Good job by Bennett getting that return. Now with that penalty, we have we can get into field goal range at least here in just a few short yards.
Out of the pistol goes Gott. Turn around, hand it off. Here's J.J. Rhodes right up the middle to the 25. You got the first down before he's pushed back. Give him 11 yards on that carry.
Yeah, that's great.
Call it the 24-yard line, 1st and 10. Jerry's back. We'll welcome him back.
Oh, thank you.
Quick snap. Another handoff to Rhodes. He's going to get it to the outside to the 20, 15. Turns it up the sidelines. Run out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Good job. Good job, JJ.
12-yard line.
Good job by the Highclimbers right here, coming in, trying to get this score before halftime.
32 seconds remain in the half. They're going to spot it at the 12-yard line, 1st and 10 for Shelton. Again, out of the pistol goes Gott. He's got 2 receivers on the near side, 1 on the far side. Rhodes behind him. Long count. There he goes. Hand off to JJ. Going to bounce it to the outside. Turn it upfield. Up the numbers to the 5. To the middle. Touchdown, Highclimbers. JJ Rhodes. 12 yards.
That's that great little cutback, and that is super effective. You get the whole defense flowing. You stick that foot in the ground, get upfield, score this touchdown before halftime, and that's a big boost going in.
And A.J. Weir out to kick the point after. That was a quick strike, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, big return by Bennett Henry, and then that penalty, and they're set up and ready to put another point on the board right here.
14-6 at the moment. Here's Weir's extra point attempt. Snap is down, kick is up. Line drive, splits the uprights. It's good. Make it 14-7. 25 seconds to go in the half. We'll be right back.
What is fiber internet? We could bore you with the technical details, or we could tell you it's just internet. Internet that can do whatever you need. Crystal clear video chats with the family, smooth streaming of your favorite shows, uploading a ton of vacation photos in an instant. Even all of the above, all at once. Switch to fiber internet from Hood Canal Communications today and get $25 off your first 4 months of gig speed service. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
Well, the Highclimbers get on the board late in the half. 25 seconds remain. It's 14-7 now. Shelton going to, we're assuming, kick it back to the Plainsmen.
Yeah,
but I keep it on the ground, low line drive.
Yep, good spot for a squib kick right here.
Make them use some clock here. So Weir's got it teed up. You've got Sarion and English back deep, about the 10. And the Plainsmen are coming up a little bit. They're expecting the squib kick. Here is Weir's little low spinner that's going to roll into the hands of English. Oh, actually, this is Hodges. Turner, I'm sorry. Tries to get the middle of the field, just short of the 30 at the 28. Turner Hodges, I'm sorry. I'm getting that backwards. It's got a hyphenated name. I always get confused. Apologies, folks.
We just call him Hyphen.
No, I don't think he'd like that.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to find out either, right? So 1st and 10 for Evergreen at their own 29-yard line. They have 20 seconds to work. We know they can strike fast.
Yep. Stay focused here and make good tackles. Don't let anybody behind you.
You got Sariano over to the far side, just inside the numbers. Got a 4 receivers stack on the near side. And Baum's going to go out of the shotgun. Back to pass he goes. He looks to the far side, looking the whole way to Sarion. He's going to go deep, and it's just behind Sarion, incomplete. And there's a flag back in the backfield.
Quarterback has his helmet off. It looks like another.
It's going to be roughing the passer.
Huh.
So that'll give.
Don't want that.
Yeah, the Plainsmen 15 yards and a first down. Well, that was a pretty well thrown ball. It was just too far. It was a step behind Sarion. And it's too bad that the flag came out to get him closer. They put the ball all the way up at the 44-yard line. 1st and 10 there with 13 seconds remaining. So 3 receivers stack here on the near side. Sarion, the receiver on the far side, and out of the gun again goes a Baum. And Baum will step up, look down, throw to a guy who slipped. Intended for Schmidt. He just slipped.
Yep. That's that wet turf. You go to plant, and it's just it's way more slippery than you're used to. And if you're back on your heels, they're going to leave you.
6 seconds remain now in the half. It's 2nd and 10 from the 44. Get that whiff of that chainsaw exhaust all the way up here.
Smells like old-time Mason County perfume.
I like that.
Yeah.
Baum out of the shotgun again. He's got 3 receivers on the near side, and Sarion the only receiver on the far side. He'll hand it off to Turner Hodges. He'll turn it up to 50. He's got a guy. Oh, boy. Gunnar Jensen wrapped him up and just drug his feet.
Yep.
And that will end the half, and what a first half that was. 14-7 at half. Evergreen on top. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we see champions everywhere we look. In every sport, on every court, we're building a foundation to ensure all athletes are safe, supported, and strengthened. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, ending abuse is not just our job. It's our promise.
Got fall projects? Here are a few that will save energy and save money. Weather strip or caulk around doors and windows, change filters in your heating systems, get necessary maintenance on your HVAC, clear weeds or leaves from around outdoor heating units, and set your thermostat to around 68. Colder temperatures mean higher power usage, so keep an eye on how much power you're using with the Smart Hub app. Learn more at pud3.org/tips.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
When it comes to real estate, experience matters. For over 40 years, the Conklin team at Windermere has been helping Mason County buy and sell homes with care, dedication, and local expertise. We are Jeff, Andy, Shelby, Chrissy, and Laura, your neighbors, climber sponsors, and friends. Thinking about selling or curious what your home is worth, or maybe you're ready to find the perfect spot to call your own. Simply scan the QR code and drop us a line. We'd love the chance to connect and help make your next chapter a great one.
There's so many great things about life in Mason County, and Hood Canal Communications is proud to be one more. Headquartered in Union, we offer the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power all those Wi-Fi devices around your home, HCC has the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, call, or visit hcc.net to learn more. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
This presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. The Port of Shelton, promoting possibilities and providing economic benefit to our community. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Let's try that one. There we go. And we're back here, halftime score, Evergreen 14, Shelton 7. Entertaining first half, I got to tell you. Andy, your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, the Highclimbers they're playing good football tonight. They're getting good stops defensively when they need it. I think Evergreen may have come here and thought they had a little lighter task than they do on hand for the night, and we're playing physical, we're playing strong, we're doing a good job of covering the guys deep, and that's a good recipe for being competitive and having a shot to win the game.
Okay, that's perfect. I don't know what you left leaving me speechless. I don't know. I don't understand that one. That's rare for me, maybe. I don't know. Jerry, you're all done?
I'm all done.
Okay, well, we'll get to you in a minute.
Okay.
I just wanted to build on your statement, Andy. That's pretty much been the whole season. based on, this was our experience last season, it's going to be another easy walk or relatively easy walk. It's not the way it is at all.
No, this is an entirely different squad. They're aggressive. They've got good leadership, and they're playing hard and they're playing physical, and that's the great intangible when it comes to football. When you're playing hard and physical, you can play with anybody, and your job is to execute. And when they execute, they do well.
Right.
They have one little breakdown right there before half, or this is a tie game.
Okay.
And that goal line defense, that first stop by the Highclimbers was just awesome.
Yep. That was a nice tone setter.
All right, we're gonna take a quick timeout because Jerry's chomping at the bit to give us the statistics from the first half. 14-7 is our score at the half. We'll be right back. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Vape companies have a history of targeting teens. Now that they've been caught red-handed marketing to minors in Washington state and forced to pay millions in a major lawsuit, when it comes to your health, choose what matters. Choose you. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Blue Sky Social. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, thank our sponsors who are helping make this broadcast possible. They include Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935.
What is gig speed internet? We could bore you with the technical details, or we could tell you that it's marathoning movies on your favorite streaming service with no interruptions, or having the grandkids over and not hearing a single complaint about your Wi-Fi. In other words, it's just what you needed. Switch to gig speed internet from Hood Canal Communications today and get $25 off your first 4 months. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it. It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
And we are back here. Gotta get the right button. It is halftime, Evergreen 14, Shelton 7. And with our first half statistics, Jerry Apple.
Thank you, Diedrich. Yes, it has been an interesting first half. Let's start with Evergreen. Evergreen has 6 first downs. They have 88 yards rushing. They have 112 yards passing. Total of 200 yards. Completions for the quarterback, number 15, he was 13 for 25, 5 penalties for 40 yards, and they had 1 turnover. I think I got that 60 yards in there.
Yeah, that's the only reason they have 80 yards rushing. That's 61 actually, but yeah.
Yeah,
Still,
okay. Now for Shelton,
chunk.
Shelton had 10 first downs, had 142 yards rushing, 35 yards passing, a total of 177 yards. Trevor Gott completed 5 of 8 passes, attempts, penalties 4 for 27, because on that, a couple of those were half the distance to the goal line. No turnovers. That was good.
Well, 1 turnover.
Well, there was a turnover.
There was a turnover, a fumble lost by the Highclimbers, recovered by
Gotcha. Thank
Evergreen,
you.
yeah.
So 1 apiece.
Yeah,
1 apiece.
Okay.
Okay. Now, individual statistics. Wow. For Shelton, Rhodes had 16 carries for 123 yards.
Wow.
Pretty good. Averaging about 7 yards per carry. And we had 4 other ball carriers have a few yards. Trevor was 5 for 8 in the passing game. Did a nice job there. A.J. Weir had 4 punts. He averaged a little bit over 35 yards per punt.
Okay.
But the thing is, his punts were high. There was no return. That's the key.
Right.
That's the key. And like you said, there was 1 fumble per team. I've got 1 turnover for Shelton.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't think you. I think you put on the wrong sheet there, Jerry.
Yeah, I think Evergreen doesn't have a turnover.
No, I don't believe so.
I think you're correct.
Yeah.
So.
Not that I can remember.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're correct.
Andy having trouble with his his technology too.
But the nice thing is the stats are looking a lot better because I got everything.
Okay, well. Yeah, and you just missed 1 play.
I know it.
I missed that play too, Jerry. Don't feel so bad.
I have never ran or walked as fast as I did.
We don't need to get into details about why you ran off. I'm just glad it was that, not something more serious. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what are your thoughts on the first half, Jerry?
Well, my thoughts on it are that goal line stand was just fantastic. A.J. Weir's punting has been great. And what can we say? What else can we say about J.J. Rhodes? I mean, it's great to have him back. Yeah, he's already ran for 123 yards. He's had some nice carries. 1 for 15, another 1 for 15, 1 for 13, 1 for 12. And he's really packing it for the Highclimbers. And 10 first downs. We're ahead. And the game is statistically pretty even.
Just the difference on that scoreboard, and that's kind of been the way the Highclimbers have gone so far this season. They just statistically they're even. The scoreboard just doesn't show it.
Well, you look at it, 200 yards for Evergreen and 177 for Shelton. I'm probably off maybe 1 or 2, one way or the other, but yeah, it's very close.
Well, Evergreen has taken the field. The Highclimbers are still in the locker room. We'll get them out here shortly. We'll take another short timeout. We'll be back. Third quarter on the way. The Highclimbers will get the opening third quarter opening kickoff when we come. Well, not necessarily when we come back, but when eventually. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
When the time comes for the assistance of real estate professionals, look to the team that has been consistently helping people buy and sell real estate for over 40 years in Mason County. Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, Shelby, and Laura from the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate take great pride in our area and are proud sponsors of our community. If you are interested to know what your property might be worth or want to find just the right spot, scan that QR code and drop us a line. We'd be honored to help.
Nicotine in vapes can increase feelings of anxiety and depression. Though quitting isn't always easy, it's a great way to care for your mental health. When you're ready to take control of your well-being, choose the Tomorrow Health app. It's free for Washington teens and proven to work. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
Oh, the technology issues. Go ahead, Sherry. We're halftime.
Well, what's interesting about this game, Shelton relies on the run, obviously. Look at the 142 yards they picked up on, 20 carries. Whereas Evergreen has relied on the passing game, 25 passes. And they only ran the ball 8 times. So, it's just opposite reverse. I think we knew that coming into the game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. And the lack of Perez not being in the lineup, that kind of hampers their running game altogether. Because we knew he was the guy, number 4.
He was a leading rusher, wasn't he?
Yeah, Damian Perez.
Yeah.
At least he had been up to this point.
Yes,
we
he had been.
don't have the inside scoop on what happened to that young man, if he's just ill or injured. I didn't say he was playing last week. So.
Oh, yeah, he was playing. He was running all over the place last week. So, they have some good guys to get back there, but, like we talked about in the pregame, running the ball is not their forte. What they do is they slice and dice, and the Highclimbers have been doing a really good job of making tackles when they need to.
Yeah.
And breaking up some passes that could have been big problems. They've done a nice job with their pass coverage tonight.
Which in other games that they have connected on.
100%. Yeah.
So,
I mean, not 100% of the time, but you're 100% correct.
Right. Yeah. I mean, these are balls that they come down with, especially to number one.
Yep.
And I think the game plan on defending the pass has been really good.
Not letting him get behind.
Well, staying with him, and they got to put more pressure on Jaden Baum.
Yes.
They've got to make him uncomfortable, right?
You got to wreck the decision maker, right? I mean,
that's
the key. You wreck the decision maker. You make him make things happen before he wants to, and that's when things break down. And it's not raining out there, but that field's still wet, so that ball's going to be slippery, and he's going to be doing a lot of things. The Highclimbers in a good spot right here. They went in at halftime. They're energized because they scored. They were right before halftime, and they're getting the ball coming out. And this is once again a competitive game, and they're in it. They know it, and I'm looking forward to this second half.
Yeah, I am too.
It's exactly opposite of what happened last week, where they couldn't get points.
Correct.
They got points coming out. They get the ball to start. Now let's go.
Correct. Yep. It's all there for them to take right now.
Okay. We're just a couple of minutes away from the third quarter, Jerry. One more thing?
No, I'm just real pleased with what the Highclimbers are doing. That last drive was great, and we should give Ben Henry a nice for what he did to set up that touchdown.
Great return.
Which I just barely saw, but I saw it.
Well, with that nice thought, we'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back to Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, if I can get it out. There we go.
Got fall projects? Here are a few that will save energy and save money. Weather strip or caulk around doors and windows, change filters in your heating systems, get necessary maintenance on your HVAC, clear weeds or leaves from around outdoor heating units, and set your thermostat to around 68. Colder temperatures mean higher power usage, so keep an eye on how much power you're using with the Smart Hub app. Learn more at pud3.org/tips.
What is fiber internet? We could bore you with the technical details, or we could tell you it's just internet. Internet that can do whatever you need. Crystal clear video chats with the family, smooth streaming of your favorite shows, uploading a ton of vacation photos in an instant. Even all of the above, all at once. Switch to fiber internet from Hood Canal Communications today and get $25 off your first 4 months of gig speed service. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
And we're waiting for the start of the third quarter. 14-7 is our score at the break.
Got a question for Andy.
Okay.
Andy, if you were to give several people credit, and I think it was a team effort on defense, especially denying, playing pass defense, who would you give that to besides Hardy?
Right now, the standout for me on defense is Gunnar Jensen. He's playing that corner really, really well, and Caleb Jordan's doing a really nice job covering the deep ball. I think if you're looking for two right now, those are my guys.
Okay. I just feel like they've done a good job, and we want to recognize them.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh, Gunnar, I'm just so impressed with his play tonight.
Yeah.
I was able to have a quick chat with his dad at halftime, and he's a pretty excited guy right now.
Should be. All right. Well, we're almost.
Thank you for that, Andy.
Almost ready for the third quarter to start. The Highclimbers get the ball to start the third quarter. So Jose Suarez, I like that name. I got to tell you, I like that name. Yep. Jose Suarez. Got it teed up to kick it to the Highclimbers. Ben and Henry, one of the guys deep, along with Caleb Jordan. If I'm seeing that right, I don't know. It hasn't changed much this season. But, at this point in the game, I'm looking at some of the guys in white, and they just seem a little discombobulated right now.
Yeah, they're not playing their game, and that's a good sign for the high climbers. Their high climbers are making them play their game tonight.
And that's exactly what you want as an opposing team.
100%.
So Suarez has it teed up, and here's a run up to get the third quarter underway. Here's the kick, spiraling into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Nice kickoff.
I don't know if Jordan really liked that one coming in. That was coming like a rocket.
Looked like a little bit of a knuckleball coming at him, and fortunate that was on the goal line when he made contact.
So the High Climbers will start out on their own 20-yard line, 1st and 10. Start this third quarter, down 7. Got Hayden Cash coming to the near side, right on the numbers. Gunnar Jensen in the slot on the far side, and Caleb Jordan, the wide out on the far side. Out of the pistol goes Scott. It's like J.J. Rhodes behind him. He'll get the handoff, going left, now up the middle, spinning and diving for the first down marker. I think he might have got it at the 30-plus foot line, or 31. Let's give him 11.
Yeah, that's just power, right? Yeah. That's just pull the guard around the edge, get up on that play side linebacker, and J.J. gets to make a cut off that. That's great football.
Quick snap for the High Climbers. Another handoff to J.J. Rhodes up the middle this time. Gets 5, maybe 6. Trying to drive his legs, but he gets driven back by a couple of white jerseys. E.J. English, one of the guys in there.
Yeah, what do you think? 5 yards?
5-yard pickup, 2nd and 5 from the 36.
High Climbers are moving with some purpose right now.
Yeah, they're hurrying it up. No rest for the weary. There's a keeper by Gott. Gott's going to say, go, go, go. I need some blockers. Up the sidelines down. Breaks a tackle at the 50. Stays on his feet. 40, 30, 25, 20. Run out of bounds about the 15-yard line.
It's a great job of directed traffic by Trevor right there. That was probably that dump-off pass, but he saw all the space in front of him. He pointed at Bennett and said, go get somebody, and Bennett did, and Trevor did a nice job of breaking that one downfield.
Where did the play start?
At the 35, 36.
Of ours.
The minus 36,
yeah. It's up at the 15, 1st and 10 for the High Climbers.
46 yards.
Quick snap, handoff to Fletcher Henry. Nope, it's a pitch, actually. He's got a face, and J.J. Rhodes had awareness to keep that ball on his hip.
That was a really good job of handling that football and taking care of that. Another great fake by Trevor and Fletcher on that inside handoff.
I bought into it.
Yep, that's all by design, and Fletcher doing a heck of a nice job selling that play.
Unfortunately, no gain on the play. To the 15, back to pass out of the gun goes Gott. He'll swing it over to Rhodes. Rhodes got a blocker in front of him, takes that block to the 10. And he'll fight for near the 5-yard line. Nice block out there.
They got a first down there.
We'll see. I think it's just shy.
All right.
9 yards?
Yeah, it'll be 9 yards. It'll be 3rd and 1 coming for the High Climbers. Tight formation again for the High Climbers. Out of the shotgun goes Gott. Man in motion, and a fake to him. Back to pass. He'll throw it in the middle of the field, just a little too low for Bennett Henry.
Pretty good play design. He's rolling out, and that's a tough throw when you're throwing back across your body across the field. But the defender was on him in a hurry, and it took away a little bit of the timing.
So 4th and 1. It looks like the High Climbers are going for it at the 6-yard line. This is like a chip shot for Weir, though.
Yeah.
But you're not going for the points. You're going for more. Out of the pistol goes Gott. There's a handoff, and this time it is Fletcher Henry driving his legs. He got the first down.
Yep. Nice pickup right there.
Oh, but he's the one at that goal line, man. He was looking right at it.
He's hungry for it.
And we have... It's a first down. I don't know what we're talking about here, guys. It was well inside the 5.
I think they were wrestling for the ball.
Looks like a pickup of about 3 on that play.
Yeah, I'd say 1.
That's
maybe 2.
2. It's going to spot it at the 3-yard line. 1st and goal for Shelton.
Thank you.
That's a 3-yard pickup, isn't it? It started at the 6. So
Yeah, so I am correct. Okay.
So again for the pistol, Hayden Cash alone here on the near side. Quick snap, hand it off to J.J. Rhodes. Stutter steps, dives in, touchdown.
Touchdown, High Climbers.
Wow. I am so impressed with J.J.'s patience.
Yep.
He just waited for that hole, and he hit it.
That's a great start to the second half for the High Climbers. That's exactly how we got to get going here. And now we got to get a nice defensive stop and put another score on the board.
So A.J. Weir on to kick the tying point after. Gunnar Jensen, the holder. Long snapper is Bennett Henry. There's the snap. Spot is down. Kick is up. Kick is good. New ball game, all tied up at 7 on Mason Web TV, powered by I'm sorry, tied up at 14. Where did I get the 7? 14 all. We'll be back.
When life gets stressful, reaching for a vape might seem like a quick fix. But vaping can actually make feelings of anxiety and depression worse each time you vape. Nicotine tricks your brain into feeling rewarded, and the more you vape, the more nicotine receptors your brain creates. Over time, your body needs more and more nicotine to feel good, and when you can't get enough, you can experience withdrawal symptoms like anxiety, mood swings, and depression. Learn more at chooseuwa.org. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
14 all is our score. And I got the clock camera's a little bit off. Caitlin, if you could fix that for me, that'd be great. 9:35 to go here in the third quarter. And A.J. Weir, he'll get it to kick it off. Oh, we'll have to just, yeah, we'll figure it out here. We'll fix that later. Here's a run up for A.J. Kick it end over end high. Driving English back to, well, about the 6-7 yard line. He'll take it straight up the ladder there. Get to the 30, and that's where he'll get no further. Thank you for trying. It's all right. So first and 10 for the Plainsmen at their own 32-yard line. We'll try to fix that. Oh, she did fix it. Thank you.
That last drive, there's 6 plays for 73 yards.
Great work.
So first and 10 from the 32 for the Plainsmen. I'm sorry, guys. Go ahead.
No, that's okay. That's all I was saying. Great work.
Great work.
Big defensive series here for the High Climbers.
Jaden Baum back to work. He's going to send 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Guy in the backfield's got to be Turner Hodges. Low snap, ball's on the ground. Baum picks it up. He's going to try to run and get to the outside. Oh, boy.
He almost got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, boy, but Quinn McKinnon almost had a huge play there. Just couldn't grab those legs.
Yeah, and they did a nice job of pushing him out of bounds as getting kind of close there.
Yeah, loss of 2 on the play back at the 30-yard line. 9:22 to go here, third quarter. Clock is stopped. Out of the shotgun again. Goes Baum, quick pass to Sarion. Sarion on this wide receiver screen. He's got the High Climbers chasing him out of bounds. Gets outside about the 37-yard line. Sharky French is one of the guys chasing him down with that speed. You saw it right there.
Yep. Whew. Yeah, he's a threat to go, and they're doing a nice job of keeping him corralled a little bit here.
8 yards on that reception.
Brings up third down and looks like 5. Not 4. We'll give him 4.
Great opportunity for the High Climbers right here.
Got a receiver on the far side all by himself. Out of the shotgun and back to pass goes Baum. Throws over the middle. Knocked away. What a play. Intended for Schmidt. Knocked away by Harding.
Zane Harding made a heck of a play across the middle right there. They got that tight end running free, and Zane was there to knock it down. Great stand by the High Climbers.
Brings up fourth down for the Plainsmen. 9:10 to go here, third quarter, 14 all. Schmidt on to punt it away, and Sharky French is going to go back and wait for this punt from Schmidt. Just assuming that he actually punts it.
Yeah.
The High Climbers have gotten pretty close to these punts. Here's the rush on. It's on, and there's a spiraling kick. Sharky dives on it. I don't know if that was a fair catch or I'm getting away from it. I'm not sure what that was. Sharky fell on it at the 27.
I think Sharky was trying to signal fair catch there, but it's very, very clear the fair catch sign is one arm in the air, and
did he have that?
He had both hands flailing, and he's not protected if that ball's there.
Exactly. That was a 34-yard punt.
Well, luckily he fell on the ball. 1st and 10 for the High Climbers on their own 27-yard line.
That was a good break.
Pistol for Gott. Rhodes behind him. 2 receivers far side, 1 on the near side. Here is a handoff to Rhodes, trying to bounce it to the outside. Jeez, he just drives his legs. He gets what, 4 yards or out of nothing. Yeah,
he cut back against power right there, and that's one thing that you don't want to do, but he still fought for, it looks like almost 4 yards.
4 yards.
Down box he still fought for that, and it was not there. That was all JJ.
2nd and 6 from the 31. Turn around, hand it off to JJ again. He'll turn it up the sidelines, and he'll get near the first down marker on the sidelines here. But I think he's about a yard short. Pushed him out at the 36-yard line.
Pickup of 4.
Call it 3rd and 2. Clock is stopped at 8.5 in the 3rd. Here's another handoff to Rhodes. No, it's a keeper by Gott. Gott says, give me a block, guys. And he'll step up the sidelines, get the first down across the 40. I am enjoying watching Trevor Gott run.
Yep, he's doing a good job tonight. He's running hard, running tough.
And he's directing traffic when he's doing so. It's a 1st and 10 at the 41 for the High Climbers.
Yeah, 46-yard run by him was great.
Alberto Manzo in for J.J. Rhodes, giving him a quick little blow.
Manzo in the backfield. 2 receivers on the far side, 1 on the near side. Gott with that long count. Turn around, hand it off to Manzo. Nope, he's going to keep it again on the rollout. He's going to keep it and tuck it under. Bounce it outside. 45, flag on the play. He'll step out of bounds just shy of midfield.
Unfortunately, we know what that is. It's that flag. But it was a nice run.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, it must have been a hold out there, but it looked like if that was on Bennett, it looked like he got turned around and made a decent block, but, they have a much better angle on what's going on than I do.
Watching Bryson Rooks come off to the sidelines, he is not happy.
Oh.
So it might have been on him. He probably doesn't believe he did it. So it'll be 10-yard penalty marched off against the High Climbers. Ball back at the 31-yard line. 8:16 to go here in the 3rd quarter, and a tie ball game at 14. Shelton with the ball. Have a 1st and 20. A pistol formation, a tight formation on the near side. Little pitch this time. And this is Manzo nowhere to go. Nice tackle out there by number 31 for Evergreen. That's Daniel Castro.
It's a pretty slow developing pitch to the outside right there, and that outside linebacker didn't have anybody on. Nobody was on him, and that he was running free.
It's like a loss of 6 on the play. So it'll be 2nd down and 26. From the 24. Got to get up to the Evergreen of 49 for the first down. Out of the shotgun will go Gott. It's got 3 receivers stacked up at the end of the line on the far side. Back to pass, throws over the middle. Oh, almost intercepted. Oh boy, Castro on that play as well.
It's sometimes you're happy that defenders aren't receivers because that was a very catchable ball for the defender. So.
It's like a wow right there. So 3rd and 26 from the 24 for the High Climbers. 7:27 to go 3rd quarter. The Henrys will exchange positions or players. Henry for Henry. Fletcher for Bennett. Pistol again for Gott. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff. Gonna do a little reverse around here, and it's Gunnar Jensen up the seam to the 40. Driving his feet. Now he falls forward, and that's very close to the first down.
No, that's 10-yard shy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You're right. So it's 10-yard shy. I'm glad. I'm trying to make it more exciting.
And that was by number 3, the carry.
We can just call our own game and not even pay attention to what's going on the field. We can be really exciting.
4th and 10 from the 41. I wish I. Yeah, okay. Make me feel small. All right.
No, I said we. like that would be fun.
Yeah, that was Gunnar Jensen on that last carry.
Yeah, It was. A.J. Weir on the punt. He gets the snap. Here comes a little light rush. It's a nice high spiraling punt that'll hit at the 28. Take a High Climber bounce inside the 20. Keep rolling down to near the 15-yard line. So 1st and 10 for Evergreen there.
About a 45-yard punt.
Yeah.
From the 40 to the 15,
Yeah.
right? Yep.
44. 44-yard punt.
Okay.
So 1st and 10, they call it the 16-yard line.
Jerry's the official mark. Andy's
the okay.
Just here to say yes, sir.
But I
yes,
have
sir,
cheat
no,
sheets.
sir. You have cheat sheets?
Yeah.
Okay, if you say so.
I always write down where it started from.
That's a good plan.
All right, here the Plainsmen back to work. He's got 3 receivers on the near side, 1 on the far side. And out of the gun goes Baum. He'll hand it off. Turner Hodges makes one guy miss, turns it upfield, makes another guy. Well, no, he couldn't get out of the grip there.
Sharky French with the tackle.
And making Sharky miss? No, you don't want to be in that grasp.
There's a flag late here, and Highclimbers clapping their hands like it might be against
Evergreen.
So
Evergreen.
16-yard run might be nullified. Let's see what happens.
No, I think it was after the play. So they'll get the yardage, the first down, and then they'll
whatever it is from there.
Yep. Uh-oh.
Well, let's see what happens here. Whitehead's going to make the call. Dead ball, unsportsmanlike on Evergreen. So that'll march it back to that whole run almost.
Yep, but it'll still be first down.
First down in a bunch now. So it'll be 1st and 25.
Yeah, Hodges is nearing that 100-yard mark for carries. Getting close.
Ball will be spotted at the 17-yard line. Oh, they're going to get 1st and 10 from there. Okay. I thought it would tack it on after the first down, but okay.
What was the call?
Unsportsmanlike.
Okay.
15 yards, so it's from the 17. Baum going long, got a guy there. It's Nellis. Nellis will be run out of bounds near the 40-yard line. I'll call it the 38.
Found that little soft spot in the zone right there and right behind the corner in front of the safety, and that's a good place to attack a 3-high zone.
Yeah, and Hudson Nellis has had a pretty good game quietly.
Yeah, and 21 yards on that gain, and that was a 5th catch by Hudson Nellis.
So 1st and 10, ball at the 38-yard line, 6:22 to go here in the 3rd quarter. 14-all is our score. Out of the shotgun will go Baum. Hand it off to Turner Hodges, trying to find some running room, and he run into a big number 9.
Yeah, had Mason Guard in there, Silas Hoff, and then Zane Harding came in and
Silas
cleaned
is
that
down.
up.
Gain of 1 on the play.
Silas might have knocked some knees there. That hurts. Let's hope that's all it is.
Yeah, he's a tough kid.
It'll be 2nd and 9 at the 39 for Evergreen as we have a stoppage of play here. 6:11 to go, 3rd quarter. Let's hope Silas is okay, and that's just one of those.
Where you bang your knee and you feel like you're gonna die for a minute. Yeah, those are brutal.
Yeah. And that's just normal life, not get hit by another player.
Right.
Wow. Yeah. So they're tending to Silas right now. You know, I haven't read these in 2 weeks, so maybe I should.
Good time for it.
Good time as we're waiting for play to resume here. Just flip up here and pick one. Hey, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, helps you know what local government is doing with live video streams of meetings for the Mason County Commission, the Shelton School Board, the North Mason School Board, the Port of Allen Commission, and Mason County Fire District number 12. Mason Web TV also covers the Shelton City Council, the Port of Shelton Commission, and select informational meetings from the League of Women Voters of Mason County, the Shelton Mason County Chamber of Commerce, the North Mason Chamber of Commerce, the Economic Development Council of Mason County, and the North Mason Community Voice. If you want to see what's going on, check out MasonWebTV.com daily. Did miss the big candidate speed dating tonight.
Oh.
Okay. Let's see, political
Silas
football.
is up.
Okay, little help to the sidelines, but he'll be hopefully back as soon as possible, right?
Yeah, we'll see what goes on with him down here. Obviously, we're hoping he's okay, but he's not wanting to put any weight on that knee.
Yeah. So it'll be 2nd down and 9 for the Plainsmen at their own 39-yard line. They have to resume play here.
It's amazing how many groups you cover during the week or during the month. It's just amazing.
Too much sometimes. All right, back to football. Looks like Baum's going to go out of the shotgun. Got 3 receivers on the far side, 1 to the near side. Back to pass he goes. He's got Nellis out there, and Hudson will grab it and run up the sidelines. Met and knocked out of bounds. Oh, actually knocked over Caleb Jordan out of bounds. His flags are flying all over the place on the sidelines there.
Flags are flying all over. It was a little bit of extracurricular by number 22 from Evergreen, but I think the Highclimbers came in and did some stuff late there too. So, boy.
Let's see what they call on this one. Where it stands right now, the ball will be spotted at the 45. Maybe the 46, depends on. We're just going to do offsetting here at the end of the play.
Yeah, it looks like they're marching it against the Highclimbers.
All right. Yeah, personal foul against Shelton, so that'll tack on 15.
Evergreen's frustrated right now, and it's the Highclimbers have to hold their composure, and this is where they need to. We were talking about before. They got to learn how to win, and when tempers start flaring, you got to be cool.
So that'll put the ball at the 40-yard line of the Highclimbers. Plainsmen out of the gun goes a quick handoff, and that's Turner Hodges getting a couple of hard-fought yards up the middle.
Yeah,
I got to tell you, that's not where I want to run.
I don't think he picked up anything, did he?
He got him a couple. Well, no, he did not. They're going to say no forward progress. It looked like he got at least 2.
Uh-huh.
Well, now they're going to adjust it because the line judge on the near side says, yeah, he got at least 2. Either way, it's
I was going to be right for once.
Jerry, you're right all the time.
The official blew it.
So 2nd and 8 from the 38. I'm just going to ignore that comment. Back to pass goes Baum. Looks to the far side. Going to try and get it. Oh, just missed Sarion, but good defense. It bothered that play. Was that Caleb Jordan?
Yeah, Caleb Jordan came flying in from there and just got in there to break the concentration a little bit. And Sarion couldn't corral that ball.
I don't think he could see it after that.
Yeah.
But that was another laser by Baum, man. It just.
Yeah, he's got a rocket for an arm.
Whew. This brings up 3rd and 8 from the 38 for the Plainsmen. 5:29 to go, 3rd quarter. 14-14 is our score. Evergreen with the ball. Shotgun again for Baum. Back to pass. Gonna go again. There is Sarion. Right on the money. He's out of bounds at about the 1-foot line.
No, they're going to give him the touchdown.
Are they?
Yep, they gave him the touchdown.
I don't know. That seemed like he went on the outside of the pylon from my view, but okay, that's a touchdown.
Yeah, looks like he.
That's that speed, speed kills, and that's just sometimes you let the quarterback throw it as far as he can, and you got a guy fast enough to run under it.
So it's good?
It does look like it's good because
touchdown's good.
Yeah, Suarez is on to kick the point after, so it's 20-14 with 5:22 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Boy, from my vantage point, I swear he stepped outside that pylon, but yeah, we're way up here. I mean, they're gonna get a late guy there. There's the snap and the hold. The kick is up. And gets over through the uprights. It is now 21-14. Evergreen takes the lead back.
When it comes to real estate, experience matters. For over 40 years, the Conklin team at Windermere has been helping Mason County buy and sell homes with care, dedication, and local expertise. We are Jeff, Andy, Shelby, Chrissy, and Laura, your neighbors, climber sponsors, and friends. Thinking about selling or curious what your home is worth, or maybe you're ready to find the perfect spot to call your own. Simply scan the QR code and drop us a line. We'd love the chance to connect and help make your next chapter a great one.
So 5:22 to go here in the 3rd quarter, and the Evergreen Plainsmen have jumped back into the lead, 21-14. Getting ready to kick it back to the Highclimbers. Jose Suarez has it. He's going to tee it up here in a moment.
Need a big return here again and get some good field position.
Caleb Jordan and Bennett Henry going back deep. Caleb on the far side, Bennett on the near side. Bennett's going to stand about the 5. Caleb at about the 10. And we know Suarez has got a leg, too. I mean, this is coming down. I wonder if they're both soccer players. I don't know. I'm sorry, football. Okay.
Football. We're playing football tonight.
We're playing football. That's right.
Yeah, his last kickoff was into the end zone.
Jerry, your microphone's under your chin.
Huh?
Your microphone's under your chin. There you go. Here's the run up and the kick by Suarez. It's high end over end. Bennett's going to take it at the 5, to the 10, to the 15, 20, 25. Cuts it up the middle to 30. Driving his legs. Gets across the 35 to the 36.
Nice return. 31 yards. Return. Good.
Good strong run by Bennett right there.
So the Highclimbers will start out on their own 36-yard line, 1st and 10 with 5:15 to work here in the 3rd quarter.
Is that fog coming in out there?
I believe it is.
Huh.
Based on the way they, the breaths are kind of hanging in the air there.
Yeah,
it might just be a little bit of stagnant air. Okay, out of the pistol will go Gott. Turn around, and he'll hand it off to Rhodes. Rhodes going left, turns it up and the letter, and he'll just climb it to the 50. Banging bodies, and he's still on his feet to the 43-yard line of Evergreen. What a run. Just give it to number 44, let him go, right?
Yeah, let him tuck behind those big fellas up front and get whatever they can. It's outside zone play right there. Good.
21-yard carry. 21 yards.
1st and 10 from the 43. Quick snap, hand it off to Rhodes. He'll bounce away from one guy, trying to get away from another guy. He does get upfield. He was caught for a loss, and he still made it up, 7 yards.
Yeah, that's a good job of running by JJ right there.
2nd down and 3 coming to the 37-yard line. Rhodes is going to come out and get a breather.
Yeah, he's giving everything he's got tonight, that's for sure.
Alberto Manzo in the backfield with Fletcher Henry to the right of Gott out of the pistol. Hayden Cash on the near side. And they're going to swap it over as Manzo will be the fullback this time. Turn around and hand it off to Manzo. Nope, it's going to be a pitch to Fletcher Henry. Flag on the plays. We're going to have a hold down here. And, oh, boy, Fletcher gets ridden out of bounds there.
Yeah, he got the yardage, but there's going to be a hold in the backfield.
Yeah. Some chatting by the refereeing crew here. As long as they, I don't mind the conferences as long as they don't impede the progress of the game.
Right.
And
right.
These guys have been pretty good.
Yeah, they have been.
They conference, they get it right, and then they communicate it with us. So a hold on the Climbers is going to be refused. A hold. Okay, the second hold. There were 2 holds on the Highclimbers. All right. I guess it was one from the spot and one from the line, so they'll go back 10 yards.
And they're not taking a long time to make their decision.
It'll be 2nd down, and it looks like 13 from the 46-yard line. Highclimbers need to get to the 34 for the 1st down. There's pistol again for Gott, and the receiver on each side. There's the snap, turn around. Hand it off to Manzo. He's got a guy in front of him, and he's still on his feet, getting inside the 40 to the 36-yard line. Alberto just sneaky.
Yep.
Sneaky follows his blocker. That was well executed.
Yeah, put his hand right in the middle of the back of his blocker and just rode him down the field for about 7 or 8 yards there and did a nice job.
Yeah, he picked up at least.
Oh, it was more like 10,
12.
Wasn't it? Yeah.
It's going to be 3rd down and 3 from the 36. And a little keeper, and then the pitch to Rhodes. Rhodes spins away from one guy, and then English will come up and cover him up. No gain there. EJ's fast on both sides of the ball, isn't he?
Yeah, he really is.
Wow.
Yeah, Rhodes has 176 yards so far.
Wow.
We'll call it 4th and 3 from the 36, and the Highclimbers are going for it. Under 3 minutes to go, 3rd quarter, trailing by a touchdown, 21-14. Gott will go out of the pistol, tight formation. 3 receivers standing up at the end of the line on the far side, 1 on the near side. That's Hayden Cash. Back to pass. He fakes the pitch. Does Gott has some running room, cuts it up and gets the 1st down at the 30-yard line. Took a shot too.
Beautiful fake.
Yep, that play was been set up by that toss earlier tonight, and Trevor did a nice job of selling it and kept that ball and got the first down.
It's a 1st and 10 at the 30 for the Highclimbers. Shotgun forgot this time. That tight formation, back to pass, short drop. Going to sling it out there.
Oh, what a catch
by Rhodes. Rhodes on his feet inside the 25. I don't know how he got that.
One-handed.
That was a heck of a catch by JJ. Boy, he went down and scooped that off the turf and kept going. And that was really well done.
2nd and 2 coming.
Okay.
8-yard pickup, Jerry, if you got that. I don't know how he can. I'm amazed at that one. Pistol forgot. He's on the run. He'll pitch it on the inside. That's to Bennett. Henry on his feet inside the 15-yard line, trying to fight for the 10. Still on his feet, and they're going to blow it dead about the 12-yard line. Now, that would be a forward pass now, wouldn't it?
That is a forward pass. Yeah, it's a nice little shovel. Again, great play design right there by Coach Baldwin, and that's, they're doing a nice job of setting up these things with plays and then coming back and taking what they're giving them on the inside.
That was the 4th catch by Bennett Henry.
So it's 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line for the Highclimbers. And what do we have? A timeout here on the field. Oh, we have a downed Plainsman. Slow to get up, and he's just going to kind of hobble over to the sidelines.
They should be calling him back here. Was there a timeout taken, or was it?
I think it's just injury timeout. The Highclimbers are back. Get everybody hydrated and down the stretch here.
Yep.
2:05 to go, 3rd quarter. Clock is wound up. Highclimbers out of the pistol will go Gott. He's got 2 receivers on the near side, 1 on the far side. Turn around and hand it off. This is, nope, it's going to be a fake handoff to Henry, and Gott's on the run. Up the ladder he goes, and he'll dive for the goal line. He lost it in the end zone.
Touchback.
And it's going to be a touchback. I'm very close to being down there at the 1.
They're saying touchback for sure.
Wow. Guy lost that ball as he reached for the goal line, and I think he was down. But
you think his knee or whatever hit the ground before the ball came out?
Obviously, that's not the call, so the Plainsmen will take over on their own 20-yard line. Second turnover, fumble lost by the Highclimbers here in the game. 1:43 to go, 3rd quarter. Evergreen 21, Shelton 14. Plainsmen will take the ball here as they're huddling up on the sidelines, and here they come.
Yeah, that was very unfortunate. They had a nice drive going.
Yeah, well, that's lessons learned, right?
Yep, you just want to try and get to everything you can, and then that last little bit.
So 1st and 10. And a handoff to Turner Hodges, trying to round their own outside. He's going to break into the secondary, and Caleb Jordan brings him down at the 35. 15-yard pickup.
Nice run there.
Yeah, the runs. Just when you think they're not going to run much, they're going to it a little bit more. Oh, they call it a 16-yard pickup. The ball's at the 36. 1st and 10 with 1.5 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Bomb out of the shotgun. Another handoff to Turner Hodges. He'll bounce it up the middle this time. Gets to the outside to the 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, and he'll step out of bounds about the 27-yard line. Sharky French, one of the guys, ran him out of bounds.
Yeah, Sharky's a little disappointed with himself right there. He had a good shot, but Turner Hodges put a good move on him and got to the outside.
Now we got whistles going all over the place here. I don't see any laundry out there. I think we have a timeout by somebody.
Yeah, I think Highclimber timeout.
Yeah, it'll be the Highclimbers calling that timeout with 1:12 to go, 3rd quarter. They kind of needed that break after those 2 consecutive long runs.
Yep. Time to regroup and get settled in here for a nice little. I don't know if this isn't officially the red zone, but you're going to kind of play it like that.
Right. 27-yard line.
Yeah, nice run by Hodges. He had 37 yards on that play.
Seems like a very long timeout. Not complaining. It just seems very long, but.
Yeah, that fog is definitely coming in.
Fog it's like a pretty stagnant air right there. You can see the player's breath just kind of hanging out over the field. I should have brought in one of my stools for Caitlin here. She's
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah, Hodges has picked up 150 yards himself.
Yep. Good running.
So 1st and 10. Back to play with the 1:12 to go, third quarter, in a one-score game. Evergreen up 21-14 with the ball. Bomb out of the gun. Hand it off. New back in there, number 20. Tripped up in the backfield.
Nice tackle there by Mason Guard. He got him right by the shoelace and brought him down for a nice little loss.
Yeah, the runner was Cyrus Fusata Sardri.
Loss of 3 on that play.
And he ends up losing 2, actually, there. The ball back at the 29. 2nd and 12. I think this is Evergreen's way of running clock.
Yeah.
We're 38 seconds and counting on the third quarter clock. Bomb again. He'll go back to the pass. He'll step up, and he's got a lot of green in front of him. He'll run over, and he's clotheslined at the 25. Wow.
That was J.J. Rhodes coming in with a big hit on the quarterback as he was scrambling there.
Picked up 4 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 7.
That was a good job getting pressure on the quarterback and making him get out of there earlier than he wanted to before his routes were developing downfield.
Well, and the Plainsmen will let it go to the 4th quarter. And so let the clock run out here on the 3rd. 21-14 is our score through 3. We'll be right back to Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Blue Sky Social. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, thank our sponsors who are helping make this broadcast possible. They include Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935.
Fourth quarter, everyone. 21-14. Evergreen with the lead, and they had the ball to start the quarter. And they have a 3rd and 8 when we start play here at the 25, the Highclimber 25.
Another good opportunity for the Highclimbers to get a stop here and make him attempt a field goal maybe. I don't know if he's got enough leg for that based on PAT.
He does.
Actually. He does,
He
huh?
does.
Oh.
Suarez is a good kicker.
Yeah, but the PATs have been barely getting through, so I believe you. But
well, that's what I'm hearing from my scouting. I've heard that he's a good kicker.
Okay.
Well, we got a 3rd down here for Baum and company. And Baum will send 3 to the near side and 1 to the far side. I believe that's Sarion on the far side. He's been quiet here as of late. Back to pass goes Jaden. He'll throw over, and it's, off the hands of 6. Oh, he was running before he got it. That's a Volgalkov. Just incomplete, and that brings up 4th down. And 8 from the 25.
Yeah, that was a case of just trying to get upfield before the ball got there,
Yep.
and he's wide open right at the sticks and had a good shot for the 1st down. But you're right. He's going to attempt a 42-yard field goal.
42-41, whatever, right between the 2 hash marks. The holder again is James. There's the kick. I think that's going to be way off and short. And it's no good on the attempt. Now, I was told he was a pretty good kicker. Maybe he's a little off in this conditions.
Yeah, I mean,
foggy.
that's a 42-yard kick is a big high school kick. I mean, we're kind of spoiled with AJ, but for a long time here, the record here was 38 until AJ broke it. It was broken, and then AJ broke it, and then AJ broke his own record. So,
right.
I believe Cody Bragg.
Yeah, I remember that name.
Cody Bragg was the kicker that broke that 38-yard mark.
So the Highclimbers will take over on their own 20-yard line, 1st and 10 as the referees finally get it. I don't know why they're going to the 25. Well, that's where the line of scrimmage was, but that's not the way they play it here. Quick snap and handoff for Rhodes. Is it Rhodes? It is JJ breaking tackles. Gets up to near the 40-yard line. Nobody was ready for that one.
He's going to keep on rolling, right?
Yeah.
15 yards on that carry by J.J. Rhodes.
The 20, Jerry. He's up to the 40.
Well, he was started on
the 20. 20 to 20.
Was that the 20 or 25?
It was a 20. Here's another quick snap. Another run by J.J. up the middle again. Not as much. He got 4 or 5 on that one.
Well, I'm happy to give him 20.
That was Monzo, Alberto
Was it
Monzo.
Monzo? Okay.
Yep.
All right. I'm sorry.
That was number 4, Alberto Monzo on that.
I just see 4. I don't see. I'm glad you're on top of it. They gave him 4. 4 for number 4.
Okay, thanks.
A 2nd and 6. Another quick hit and another handoff to Alberto. Nope, it's a keeper by Gott. Gott trying to find some running room around this outside near us, and he falls forward for a couple. Boy, you know, these handoffs are just, they're freaking me out every time.
They're doing a great job with that mesh tonight. I mean, it's got to be absolutely miserable for the linebackers trying to see who's got that ball. And you can tell because when Trevor gets out here on the edge, the flow is all away from him, and that's well done.
So 3rd and 3 from the 47 are the Highclimbers. Again out of the pistol. This is going to be a quick hit handoff to Fletcher Henry. He'll get across midfield, still driving his feet inside the 45.
Good strong run by Fletcher right there. He picked up more than enough for the first down. That's that inside handoff.
So 1st and 10 from the Evergreen 44 of the Shelton Highclimbers. 10.5 minutes to go in the ball game. They're trailing by a touchdown, 21-14.
16th first down for the Highclimbers. Pretty darn good.
Stacked to trips, then there's a faked pitch by Gott. Gott has got some running room. He'll cut it up the middle and dive for the first down inside the 35 to the 33.
Keep moving those chains, fellas. They're doing a great job right now. That offensive line is dominating the line of scrimmage.
And beautiful fake again.
So 1st and 10 from the 33. Again out of the pistol. And this is Manzo again with the handoff straight up the middle, and he gets inside the 30. He's about 2 yards further downfield than where they're going to spot it.
Yeah, yeah.
They're going to spot him at the 28-yard line. It's like 2nd and 5 coming. Shotgun for Gott this time. And he'll pull it out and slip by one guy right up the middle, cut it out near the 20. He got the first down.
Yeah, I'd like to see him just keep going downhill right there.
Got the first down, and it is 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. Clock is running, 9:35 to go here in the ball game. Got out of the shotgun again. It's very tight formation. I like this formation. Ethan Corbin in motion, and Gott's going to go on the rollout. Almost threw it away, and then he pump fakes, gets it to Bennett Henry inside the 20. Bennett's dragging bodies out of bounds.
Yeah, that's a big size advantage for Bennett right there, and that number 8 needed some help on that.
They'll spot it at the 18. It'll be 2nd down.
Gain of 4 or 5 on that one. Let's give him 5.
Give him 5. Hayden Cash will run in from the outside. Pistol for Gott. Fakes the pitch. He'll tuck it under, try to run, and nowhere to go. Somebody grabbed a hold of Jersey, wouldn't let go.
Yeah.
Strong hands on that one.
Yeah, it may have gone to the well one too many times on that little fake, and you know that opens up something else, right?
They might have lost 1 on that.
I would say no gain. Yeah, maybe you're right, Jerry. You lost 1. Ball's at the 20.
Okay.
Why is Jerry so loud all of a sudden? I don't know. Pistol again for Gott. J.J. Rhodes back in there. He'll get the handoff. Bounce it to the outside. Still on his feet. Gets inside the 15. He got the first down near the 10. Called 11. 1st and 10.
Boy, J.J. is just a runner, isn't he?
Well, every time you think he's stopped, he's got at least 3 yards more, and he's been getting a lot more than that. Didn't I tell you he'd have a good game?
Yeah, you did. You did. And I remember telling you at the first game of the season that JJ's a different kind of runner.
Yeah, well, and I believe you.
Yep.
Pistol for Gott. Turn around. Hand it off to J.J. Rhodes. Trying to stretch it out the outside. Gets inside the 5. Pulling bodies to the 2. Oh, boy. That should be a first down. Very close to that first down. It's down to the, I call him a yard short. 2nd and 1 from the 2. Turn around, hand off to Monzo in for the touchdown. Alberto Monzo, 2-yard touchdown run, and the Highclimbers are a point away from tying this up.
What a great drive.
Yeah.
That was just an absolute domination by the offensive line. Great play designs, great play calls, just overall good, strong running, good blocking. Everything worked really well on that drive.
A.J. Weir on to kick the extra point to tie it up. 7:33 to go in the fourth quarter. Waiting for the snap. There it is. It's down. It's blocked.
Ooh.
Boy, oh boy, number 7. That's Rashawn Chambers with the block. And the Highclimbers pull within a point, 21-20, 7:33 to go in the ball game. We'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Vape companies have a history of targeting teens. Now that they've been caught red-handed marketing to minors in Washington state and forced to pay millions in a major lawsuit, when it comes to your health, choose what matters. Choose you. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
One-point game now. Highclimbers.
I got.
Jerry's got to take another break. A.J. Weir's going to tee it up at the 40 to kick it deep. And you got Turner Hodges back deep, along with Sarion. That's Terrence Sarion. Boy, the fog is really rolling in right now.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Here is the run up for A.J. Kick it high, end over end. Going to be taken it by Hodges at the 1. I'll call it the 2. Excuse me, I'm sorry. As Hodges gets across the 20 to the 23-yard line, a good 20-yard return. And you know, that's rarely happened to me when I'm on the mic, that I have to sneeze, and I apologize. And thank you, Caitlin. First and 10 for the Plainsmen at the 23-yard line. 7:27 to go in the ball game. It's a 1-point lead for the Plainsmen. Starting to feel like the Fog Bowl right now.
Yeah.
And what's funny is that's player breath kind of hanging in the air. That's not fog. Here's a handoff and nowhere to run. What a nice tackle there by Harding.
No, that was McKinnon. That was Quinn McKinnon.
Okay, yeah, you're right. There's Harding over there congratulating him. You know, it's that folded jersey thing that's got me. And that was no gain in the run by Turner Hodges. Second down and 10 from the 23. Approaching 7 minutes to go here in the ball game. Under 7 minutes now. Shotgun again for Baum. He's got 3 receivers on the far side, man in motion. And back to pass and throws, and it's complete to Schmidt. Schmidt to the 32. Stopped shy. Gunnar Jensen in on the tackle. Just shy of the first down by a couple of yards, maybe 1. It's going to be 3rd and short. Call it 3rd and 1.
I'm doing double duty here now,
I see that. No, that's fine. That's
trying to keep track of numbers and talk about that. Is again, nice job in the open field making a tackle and keeping them shy of that first down, having to get another snap.
This is teamwork. It's how the dream works, right?
Yep.
All right, 3rd and 1 for the Plainsmen. And a low snap, and the Baum is just going to take off and slide after he gets the first down across the 35 to about the 30. It should be about the 37, and they're giving him a spot where he's sitting at the beginning of the slide, not the end.
Yeah, it's the beginning of the slide typically.
Well, they're going to spot him at the 39. 1st and 10 there. Clock is running, under 6 minutes remaining. 1-point lead for Evergreen. Here they have the ball. Out of the shotgun goes Baum. He'll hand it off to Turner Hodges up the middle. Still fighting for yardage, and he might have got 2 for the 41 and a half, maybe the 42. Call it 2nd and 7, so give him 3.
Bunch of tired fellas out there right now.
Oh, I can see it.
That's hard fought in the middle there.
So ball's at the 42, 5.5 minutes and counting on that game clock. You know, Evergreen's just going to milk this clock as much as possible.
Absolutely.
Here. Bomb out of the shotgun. He's got 3 receivers on the near side. Low snap again. Back to pass. He'll throw to the far side. It's Sirion up the sideline, step out of bounds in high climber territory at the 44. Terrence has been pretty quiet until now.
What's going on here?
I must have a flag because I don't know. Are you going to call that incomplete? What?
Did they?
I'm not seeing any indication that he, maybe he caught it when he was out of bounds. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
No indication. It's 3rd down. Ball is at the 42-yard line, 3rd down and 7. 5-10, back to pass goes Bomb. Yeah, they say it's incomplete. The clock was stopped, and it'll go long, and it's just not on target. As good routing, I guess. He rerouted him out.
Yeah, it was
incomplete.
It was. There's a flag against.
Well. So you want to refuse that? Go 4th down.
Yeah.
I would think.
Depending on what the call is.
Yeah, the ball is. We know it's on the Evergreen. Yeah, you want to march them backwards if they're going to go backwards here. It was holding? Okay, thank you. From the eye in the sky. You people can't hear it, but there's Caitlin keeping me honest here.
So we can hear her, but they can't?
No, they can't.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, it's this little yellow or orange button.
I see.
She's here.
I see.
Yeah, we can hear her. Nobody can't. You can. Just don't distract us. All right, that's going to be 4th down. They're going to decline
the penalty, yeah.
So it's 4th down and 7 from the 42-yard line.
They're going to go for it?
It looks like that. They are. So Bomb out of the shotgun. He's got 3 receivers on the near side, and Sarion is the 1 receiver on the far side. There's the snap. Back to pass goes Bomb. He looks down the middle of the field, goes to the wide open guy. I believe that's Nellis across the 50 for the 1st down. Yeah, Hudson Nellis with the catch in high climber territory at the 49. That's the 1st down.
You did a good job. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, it's called teamwork here, Jerry.
He's good.
Yeah. 4.5 minutes remaining in this ball game. They'll move the ball back to midfield. It's 1st and 10 for the Plainsmen. Bomb out of the shotgun in that 3-by-1 formation. Turner Hodges to his left. Change the play with an audible. 14 on the play clock. Taking his time. Hand is up in the secondary. Handoff goes to Turner Hodges. He'll cut it up the middle. Still on his feet. Gets the 1st down and still on his feet. The high climbers are having trouble wrapping guys up right now. They're a little tired.
Yeah, everybody's a little tired, and they got to make that tackle when you get to first contact.
So it's 1st down at the 36-yard line. Under 4 minutes remaining. And the clock continues to run here. 3:50 and counting. Fans are not happy over here to my right. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, Hodges has 185 yards so far.
Wow. Plainsmen running that clock down to 9 now and counting. Out of the shotgun again, 3-by-1, but it's opposite side. Hodges, Turner again. Turner Hodges gets inside the 30, breaks a tackle, spins and gets in near the 20-yard line before he's brought down. Wow.
He's shifty. I mean, he's moving around in there and doing a good job of extending that play.
This may be why we're not seeing number 4.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah. So 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line in a official timeout here. I think we have a
looks like Hodges
is. Yeah, no, it's
Caleb Jordan's slow to get up.
Yeah, he's just sitting over there waiting for Cable Lacey to come over. And pointing at his right leg. So 3:12 to go here in the ball game. 1-point lead for Evergreen. 21-20. And we've got this has been a hard game for everybody here.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's physical.
Yeah, physical, and then Fog coming in is kind of strange. I don't think I've ever seen it.
We got a big moon coming out through here.
Yeah.
I mean, I almost think it's Halloweenish.
Yeah, not that far from Halloween.
Yeah.
So, all right. Caleb's up on kind of walking on his own power, but a little bit of a limp.
Yeah, he's slow to get across the field, but take your time, young man.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Maybe that's really it. Just limp, son. We need a break. We need a breather. First and 10 for the Plainsmen at the Highclimber 22-yard line. 3:12 to go here in the ball game, and Evergreen leads 21-20 with the ball. I like this 3-by-1, don't they?
Yeah, yeah, they live in it.
Sari on the wide out on the far side. That's the short side of the field. Taking his time is Vom. Play clock down to 10. Clock is running, by the way. We're at 2:50 now. There's a quick hand off, and Turner Hodges, he'll just break into the secondary, and he's going to score a touchdown. 2:46 to go here in the ball game now, and it is 27-20.
Just a good hard run right up the middle there, and you know, he's making people miss in the inside, and that's tough to deal with.
Was that ball on the 22-yard line?
Yes, it was, Jerry.
22-yard touchdown run. Wow.
So Suarez will come on. We have a timeout by the Plainsmen with 2:46 remaining on this extra point attempt. Wow. This is exactly what you want out of your team, except for that last touchdown. Yeah, and Andy's upset on other things too.
Yeah. Anyway, that was a. There's time. There's enough time for the Highclimbers to get down on the field, score, and they're going to have to go for 2 here probably to tie it.
Well, it's probably what they're chatting about over there in the Plainsmen huddle. Do we do the 1 or do we do the 2?
Yeah.
2 would be difficult.
Hodges is having quite a night, 217 yards.
Yep.
So the Plainsmen are headed out.
Looks like they're going for 2.
They're going for 2. You got English wide out on the far side. This might be one of those direct snaps.
Somebody better get out there.
Sarion is in, usually takes the direct snap out of this formation. And we're still waiting for everybody to get set for the 2-point conversion attempt. And it is Sarion's going to take the direct snap. He's going to get to the outside, and he's going to be stopped short. No good on the 2-point conversion. This makes it just the touchdown difference, 27-20. 2:46 remaining. We're in for the long haul here. Stick around.
When the time comes for the assistance of real estate professionals, look to the team that has been consistently helping people buy and sell real estate for over 40 years in Mason County. Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, Shelby, and Laura from the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate take great pride in our area and are proud sponsors of our community. If you are interested to know what your property might be worth or want to find just the right spot, scan that QR code and drop us a line. We'd be honored to help.
Been a great ball game so far tonight. 2:46 remains in this ball game. Evergreen 27, Shelton 20. And man, this is, I don't know what I expected out of this, but this is close to pretty awesome.
Yeah, no, this has been really fun. It's, you know, we want to see the Highclimbers come out on the good side of one of these, and so get a good return here, and the Highclimbers have showed they can score relatively quickly. So this is a long way from over right now.
So you've got Bennett Henry to the far side, Sharkey French to the near side.
I doubt they kick this
to Bennett
deep.
No, yeah. Well, you know, you've changed my mind here about Suarez after that field goal attempt, but
I mean, he's kicking off great.
Yeah, but looks like the Climbers are ready for something up front, up short, and it's going to be high and short.
And they're going to kick it to JJ.
JJ Rhodes from the 25, 30, 35, 40. Runs in his own guy, still on his feet, spurts out of the pack to the 50, And he's going to be stopped by the kicker inside the 45, about the 42.
Wow.
Yeah, why would you kick to number 44?
I think, well, I don't think they really anticipated that part of it, but, you know, it's a great job by JJ getting downfield, and again, all heart on that return.
So it's at the 41, 1st and 10 for the Highclimbers on the Evergreen side of the 50. 2:35 to go in the ball game, trailing by a touchdown are the Shelton Highclimbers. Pistol forgot. He's going to keep it and change direction and just try to get out of the grasp of Schmidt. And he got back to the line of scrimmage somehow. That was that little pitch forward or back, and Plainsmen sought it out pretty well.
Yeah, you don't when you run an option to the short side, you don't really want to reverse field on that because there's nothing out there for you.
So luckily no loss on the play, but 2nd and 10 from the 41. There's going to be a handoff to Alberto Monzo up the middle, and he's going to get near the first down marker at the 31.
Looks like we got the first down there. JJ Rhodes going to check back in. Good strong run by Manzo.
It is a first down at the 31, 1st and 10 for the Highclimbers.
That is a 20th first down.
Wow.
For the Highclimbers.
Triples at the end of the line. There's going to be a pitch to Rhodes. Rhodes tried to stiff arm a guy. He stays on his feet and ends up losing maybe one. It's going to be 2nd and 11.
It's a little slow developing on that pitch. I'd like to see that get out a little quicker, but, you know, it's, again, easy to say from up here.
Shotgun for Gott this time, 1:25 and counting back to pass. Pumps and he'll sling it out there to Rhodes. Rhodes makes one guy miss, makes another guy miss, breaks out, gets close to the first down again.
I think he got it.
Yeah, I think he did at the 20 this time. It'll be 1st and 10 with 1:17 to go. They'll spot it at the 21. They'll wind the clock when they set the chains. It's going. 1:10 to go now. Pistol forgot. Turn around, hand it off. And this is JJ trying to find his place to run, and there's a flag on the play.
It'll be a hold back here.
Yeah. So that'll march him back, and JJ's going to take a rest.
He's got to be completely out of gas.
Oh, you can look at him on the sidelines, and he's taking a knee. He's got to. They'll march it back 10. Oh, they're going to go from the spot on that one.
Yeah.
Wow. Put it at the 33. That'll be 1st and 22.
Still be first down, but looks like 22 yards to go.
So wind the clock now. And they're approaching a minute to go. Pistol forgot. Turn around and hand it off. This is Alberto Monzo on the run, trying to cut it up the middle. He banged with a couple of Plainsmen, and then he kept his feet and rolled forward. And timeout called by the Highclimbers with 50 seconds remaining.
Give him 3 on that play.
Yep. So it'll be 2nd down and what about 18?
Looks like 2nd down, 19 yards to go.
They probably I'll call that timeout on the field there. It's
Yeah.
really slow on that. That's fine. Highclimbers are already done with their timeout, you know. We got on the same page. Hayden Cash will go wide to the far side. Bryson Rooks will be wide on the near side. Ethan Corbin looks like he'll be in the slot on the far side, and Gott might be going out of the shotgun. With Alberto Monzo and Ben Henry in the backfield with him. Now it's just Monzo out of the gun goes Gott. Oh, I put 2 seconds back on the clock, 52. There's a keeper by Gott up the middle, gets to the 25, and that's where they'll be dropping him. Maybe the 24. Nope, 25. Be a 5-yard pickup. 3rd down and 14. Pistol forgot with a half a minute to go. Handoff and getting to the outside is Monzo. Monzo trying to find the 20, gets to the 21.
Timeout.
Yeah. It'll be 4th down and 10.
Timeout Highclimbers. Carried by Monzo.
Well, they put an extra 2 seconds on the last timeout. I don't know if they got this one.
Yeah, I think it's pretty close. Oh, no,
Nope,
there
put
they went.
3. Okay,
Yep.
23 seconds will be the clock now. It'll be 4th and 11 from the 21. You know, the term ticks, 23 ticks, listen back to one of my calls of basketball games from years ago, and I got stuck on the ticks, and it sounds ridiculous. When you repeat yourself over and over again, it's like, okay. All right, Gott's going to go out of the shotgun. It's 4th and 11. J.J. Rhodes is back in there. Tight formation with stacked receivers, 2 on each side. There's the snap to Gott. Back to pass. Lots of protections. Sets his feet, throws for the end zone, and incomplete. Intended for Bryson Rooks. He just overthrew him, and that'll be Evergreen ball.
Yeah.
17 seconds remaining.
Yeah, just a little bit too much mustard on that ball, and it flew out the back of the end zone. Rooks was there.
It's too bad you don't get points for hitting the pylon.
Yeah.
They hit that pylon down there. But all right. So 17 seconds remain in the ball game, and it's 27-20.
Likely just going to kneel on it here. And
Yep, that looks like they are. Some handshakes all around here. That's a tight victory formation. I don't think I've seen that before. And there's the snap, and that should do it as the clock counts down. And they never started the play clock.
Yeah.
Well, 27-20 the final score here in just 5 seconds or less. Still a good effort by the Highclimbers.
Yep.
They just couldn't complete the comeback, and that will be that as the Triple Zeros are now on the scoreboard. 27-20 our final score. Evergreen sneaks away with a win here at Highclimber Stadium. We'll be right back. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Got fall projects? Here are a few that will save energy and save money. Weather strip or caulk around doors and windows, change filters in your heating systems, get necessary maintenance on your HVAC, clear weeds or leaves from around outdoor heating units, and set your thermostat to around 68. Colder temperatures mean higher power usage, so keep an eye on how much power you're using with the Smart Hub app. Learn more at pud3.org/tips.
What is fiber internet? We could bore you with the technical details, or we could tell you it's just internet. Internet that can do whatever you need. Crystal clear video chats with the family, smooth streaming of your favorite shows, uploading a ton of vacation photos in an instant. Even all of the above, all at once. Switch to fiber internet from Hood Canal Communications today and get $25 off your first 4 months of gig speed service. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
Nicotine in vapes can increase feelings of anxiety and depression. Though quitting isn't always easy, it's a great way to care for your mental health. When you're ready to take control of your well-being, choose the Tomorrow Health app. It's free for Washington teens and proven to work. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
When it comes to real estate, experience matters. For over 40 years, the Conklin team at Windermere has been helping Mason County buy and sell homes with care, dedication, and local expertise. We are Jeff, Andy, Shelby, Chrissy, and Laura, your neighbors, climber sponsors, and friends. Thinking about selling or curious what your home is worth, or maybe you're ready to find the perfect spot to call your own. Simply scan the QR code and drop us a line. We'd love the chance to connect and help make your next chapter a great one.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
Well, it's a final here at Highclimber Stadium. 27-20, the final score. Evergreen makes the long trip to Shelton from Vancouver, and they're going home. It's going to be a happy bus. Best ride home, man.
Yeah, it's a lot better to ride that bus home after a win than it is a loss, especially a long bus ride.
Especially a hard-fought game like tonight.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's all right. They seem to come out they were going to walk through, kind of sleepwalking a little bit in the beginning, and they got a game.
Yep, they did. They got a game. I think they got a game they weren't expecting, right? And they remembered walking all over the Highclimbers last year with it was an aerial circus, really,
right,
for all intents and purposes last year. But there's some adjustments made. The Climbers did a good job defensively tonight. Sarion had one touchdown catch, but for the most part, they kept him in check. And that's a good job by the defensive backfield.
If you weren't expecting Turner Hodges to go off like he did.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that at all. And out of Perez, I was expecting a few runs, but not what Turner Hodges ended up doing.
Yeah, he had a good solid night. And I can't wait to hear what the numbers are. But both of those backs got to be over 200 yards rushing. I would guess.
He was.
All right. Well, Jerry, he's finishing, he's totaling, and we'll talk about what's coming up next. Well, Highclimbers get to stay home for another week. It's homecoming next week. They're going to face Mountain View, and Mountain View is not what I expected when I watched them down there last week.
No, Mountain View's been going through a little bit of struggles, but it should be a good opportunity. It's homecoming. There'll be a lot of energy around the field. The Climbers will be hyped up, and man, if they play like this, they can play with anybody. It was good hard-fought game tonight.
Well, that's what Coach Baldwin has been telling me all season long. We do what we do. We can play with anybody.
He's not wrong.
No, he's not wrong.
It's really nice to see some growth. You don't want to really talk about moral victories and things of that nature, but there's a lot to build on with this.
Well, the Plainsmen, they'll return to McKenzie Stadium, and they'll take on Prairie next week. That should be a fun game to watch.
Yeah, Prairie's good. They got a quarterback that's really good, and a couple of receivers that can get out in space, and it'll be I imagine it'll be a high-flying game.
Yeah, should be fun. Well, Jerry's still totaling things all up here. What else do I have here to talk about? Got nothing coming up except if you get your ballot, should have your ballot coming. If it's not in your mailbox today, it should be in the next few days.
Yep.
Get out there and vote. It's your right.
It is your right.
It is your right. And you might think, I don't have anything on the ballot. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
There's voter pamphlets out there. There's videos out there. You can learn about these people. Or you can just look at the signs in your yard. I'm kind of currently in a fight with a couple of neighbors that keep putting signs at the end of my driveway.
Oh.
I keep putting them down. I haven't thrown them away yet. I just take them down.
Yep.
Well, back to football, Jerry. You got some statistics for us. Move your mic up. There you go. All right, thank you.
Nice working with you tonight, Diedrich and Andy.
Yeah, you too.
Let's start off with Evergreen. Evergreen had 15 first downs, 9 of those in the second half. They had rushing yards. They had 217, and Hodges had most of those yards. He was over 200 yards. 152 yards passing. So the total for Evergreen was 369 yards. And the quarterback was 17 for 34, 50%. They had 7 penalties for 70 yards and no turnovers.
Yeah.
So that right there, you remember that one. So 15 first downs, 369 total yards, 17 for 34, and 70 yards in penalties. For Shelton, they had 21 first downs.
Wow.
Wow. 11 of those in the second half. They had a total of 322 yards. More in the second half than the first half. They had 77 yards passing. If you add the 322 and the 77, they had 399 yards. Wow, I think that's probably the best we've done.
We had
this
320 yards rushing.
Yeah, it's just amazing. Yeah.
I'll go with it.
And so total yardage was 399. Completions, 10 for 17. Did a pretty good job on the completions. Penalties, we had 7 for 57 yards. The big problem was we had those 2 turnovers, especially that one at the 1 yard line, and then it was touchback then?
Yep.
So now individual statistics. Let's go with Shelton. Rhodes, I believe, had 200. He had 83 yards in the second half. 83 yards in the second half. In the first half, he had 123. So if you add those numbers, he was at 206, something like that. That's amazing.
That's a great night.
That's amazing. And 21 first downs, that's also awesome. You look at the punting. A.J. Weir had really nice punts tonight, 42, 36, 35, 30, 44. So he was averaging 37, 38 yards a punt. Henry had a nice return of 33 yards. I think he had another return, but I was gone during that time. He had a nice return to set it up. And but the 2 turnovers kind of hurt him. Kicking game looked good. I'm trying to think of anything else.
What do you got for Evergreen as individuals? I'm curious to see.
Yeah,
what,
okay.
Hodges
For
finished.
Evergreen, I have Hodges had 85 yards in the first half, and he had 132 in the second half. So adding 80, 216.
Yeah, ish.
Wow.
Yeah,
so what a night for J.J. Rhodes.
Yep.
What a night for Hodges. They were both over 200 yards.
That doesn't happen very often.
No, it doesn't. And 21 first downs. That's amazing.
Yep.
Yeah.
And a good pass completion for both quarterbacks. But we knew that Evergreen was going to pass tonight, but we didn't know about Hodges.
We didn't know about
Hodges.
No, I was not expecting that. I mean, I think that the Highclimbers did a great job defending the pass, and it was the run that was the difference.
Yep, I agree with that.
Really, that's okay.
Yeah, I would agree with you there, Diedrich, on that. Definitely on the passing game.
All right, so I mentioned it. Next up for the Highclimbers, they host another Vancouver team, Mountain View, next Friday in the 3A Greater St. Helens League play. We'll be on hand for that homecoming game right here from the spot. As I mentioned, the Plainsmen will head home next Friday and host Prairie. Anything else from you two gentlemen?
No, just happy to be here on a Friday night.
Looking forward to working with you.
Okay.
Do we get this young lady one more week?
Yeah, we get
do.
one more week. Yeah, Caitlin will be back.
We want to say something about you before we hang up tonight. Thank you. You're awesome.
She is very awesome. So that will do it for us from Jack Stark Field. My thanks to Jerry Apple and Andy Conklin for their help with the broadcast, as well as Caitlin for keeping us in the action, fully in the action. So more so than just me.
Yep.
All right, final again, Evergreen 27, Shelton 20. We'll talk to you next Friday from this very spot at Highclimber Stadium. You've been watching High School Sports on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
The preceding presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, has been brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. The Port of Shelton, promoting possibilities and providing economic benefit to our community. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.